a fellow man, but it sure is God made day and night.
So now, when you look at the remaining games that I'm playing, okay, we've got Fist of the North Star. Okay, fair enough. We've got Dragon Quest XI. Okay. We've got Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Blackout Mode that I'm going to be doing on nighttime streams. And we've got Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Okay. Now, yes, Forza Horizon 4, I do own it. I did beat the story-based campaign, but there's still tons to do in that game, including stunt missions and supercar missions and the like. I'm going to be saving Forza for a time when things calm down a bit. Okay, we're not in the midst of so many new releases, and we're looking for a more chill game to do and balance in with stuff maybe at night. That's when I'm going to go back to Forza. So Forza is on hold, as well as games like Street Fighter V and the like. Those are all things to do during downtime. Right now, there is no downtime, okay? So, the deal is I'll be focusing on Fist of the North Star and Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and this coming Friday is the release of Soul Calibur 6, a brand spanking new fighting game, okay? And yes, I will be playing that as well. Now, here's the deal. Next week, there's a DLC, the first story-based DLC coming out for Spider-Man, okay? At this point, I don't know how I'm going to do everything that I'm doing. I just don't understand how I'm going to play it all. I don't think I can do every release because when you look at everything, okay, quite frankly, there's just not enough time, okay? So here's the way I'm looking at it, okay? If people want me to play both Soul Calibur 6 this Friday and Saturday and into next week, and you guys want to see me play Spider-Man's DLC, okay, that means I have to stop playing something. And sadly, looking at the docket, looking at the things that I'm playing right now, it's going to probably be Fist of the North Star. I just don't see how I could keep playing this game at this time anyway. If I'm going to be jumping on all these new releases, it's just not even going to be able to be balanced in with everything else. You know what I mean? And there's not much I could do about that. You know, it's just too many games in 1 month. And we knew this was coming. And we knew that many of these games were going to be exorbitantly long, which they fucking are. I'm putting in as much time as I possibly can, you know, and there's not much that can be done, okay? So, today, what I'm doing in Fist of the North Star, just so you guys know, 4 straight hours of focusing on the story. I am literally just going to do story, whatever I can do, and try to get as far into it as I can, okay? After today, I can't even tell you the next time I'm playing Fist of the North Star. It may be like, you know, Friday or Saturday night as the nighttime stream. And then after that, next week, I really don't know the next time I'm going to get to play it. Again, if you guys want me to play this Spider-Man DLC next week, okay, it'd be one thing if I was skipping that DLC. Then, okay, not a big deal. Then I could play Fist of the North Star another major 1 or 2 streams next week and try to finish it up. But it seems to me people have been asking me, will I be playing the Spider-Man DLC? And I'm like, well, I really liked Spider-Man last month. It was definitely my most popular thing that I did last month, September. You know, but I don't know how I could possibly play that and continue on with all the games that I'm playing. It's just not possible, okay? What we really have to focus in on is that Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming out a week from Friday, okay? It's going to be the only game anyone's talking about. The game apparently is, incredibly long, which is fine. If the game is great, I don't mind the game being long. You know what I mean? I don't. But I'm already in the midst of so many lengthy playthroughs in Fist of the North Star, Dragon Quest XI, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, that, you know, I don't realistically see myself being able to juggle all these. I just don't, okay? So what we're going to do today is see how far can I get in Fist of the North Star. All right, hopefully I can get much further. Now, obviously, I've played the hell out of this game, right? After today, I will have played it, you know, I believe after today, over 20 hours. So there's no way I want to drop the game or anything. But realistically, what I may have to do is just put it on hiatus for now. And this will be a playthrough that eventually I come back to once things finally do slow down with new releases and I have time, okay? And if that means it goes on hold for a freaking month and I come back to it in, like, you know, late November, December, when there's almost no releases coming out, and I put it back into the rotation, then that's what I do, okay? But I'm just being honest and realistic with you guys. With the way things are going, this is probably the next game on the chopping block. Okay? And then honestly, the next thing would be, do you guys really want to see me play this Spider-Man DLC next week? Is it a big deal? Do you absolutely, want to see me do it? Or is it not that big of a deal? I don't know. I've kind of followed along, and people really did love my Spider-Man playthrough last month, and hell, I really loved Spider-Man 2. But is this DLC next week too much too soon? You know what I mean? Like, I just finished the game last month. Do people really want to see me go back to it already this quickly? I'm not sure. I don't know. I want to ask you guys. That's why I'm asking you this on the stream. What do you guys think? Okay. Also, I would guarantee that this DLC for Spider-Man, having 3 new outfits, by the way, it's supposed to be 3 new spider suits, okay, is probably going to be anywhere from 4 to 8 hours long. Just estimating based off of what I know in regards to these major DLCs for these games, I'm going to estimate, okay, that it's probably going to be about 5 hours long, maybe 6. So that's a guess, total guess, okay. So it would basically be like a major stream and a nighttime stream or something to do it, and I'm okay with that. But again, that just means it's going to take away from my focus on other games. See what I mean? And honestly, with Soul Calibur 6, the way I'm approaching this game, I have not played a Soul Calibur game in so many years. And I certainly, last time when I played, I did not play at any kind of major amount of focus time. So I don't even really remember much about it. Not to say that I don't remember the series. I absolutely do. I used to play with Nightmare and Voldo. Used to be my 2 go-to characters. And I also played Mitsurugi and a few others. But I don't see myself being able to jump into Soul Calibur 6 this Friday at any kind of a higher competitive level. It's not Street Fighter, let's put it that way. In fact, it's very different from Street Fighter in a lot of ways. Okay, and that being said, I'm thinking more than likely my Soul Calibur 6 run is going to be based more on whatever single-player style content they have in the game, which I know is pretty lengthy. Usually in Soul Calibur, they have a full-on kind of mode where you create your own character and you have these challenge fights to earn things and there's story in it and everything. In fact, I remember in the original Soul Calibur on Dreamcast, it was about the story of how the Soul Edge, which was the powerful sword that everyone was fighting for, corrupted Siegfried and turned him into Nightmare. And then he eventually freed himself from that sword. And there was a second sword called the Soul Calibur, which was supposed to be like the Sword of Light. And so it was basically like the story of Siegfried freeing himself from the Nightmare. And then Nightmare became its own creation, this monstrosity that had the Soul Edge. And it was trying to kill everyone. And then everyone's, kind of banding together to beat Nightmare, which is kind of cool. I remember that. That was a long fucking time ago. That was a very long time ago. So I have no idea where the plot of Soul Calibur has gone in 6 games, alright? But I'm excited to explore it with all of you guys. I am. And I do like the Soul Calibur franchise. So I am definitely excited to play the game starting Friday. I just don't know, realistically, how much time I'm going to have to play the game and learn it to try to play it like on a competitive level. Because I know the first thing people will say, why isn't Phil playing online? Well, because I fucking haven't played the game in a million years. I don't remember anything about the franchise. I'm trying to learn it. And, you don't just jump online like an asshole when you don't even know how you play the fucking game. See what I mean? So we'll see, I guess. We'll see starting on Friday. But realistically, Soul Calibur 6, Spider-Man DLC, Red Dead Redemption 2. It's a good end of the month. At the same time, it's going to be so crazy busy that these other games that I'm playing now are going to basically go by the wayside. You know what I mean? Like, after today, I don't realistically see myself putting much more time into Fist of the North Star for a while. It's going to probably go on hold and come back around November, December, when there is time to continue on with it, okay? As for Dragon Quest XI, I have enjoyed playing it, and I have enjoyed at least doing 1 session a week, so that will continue. Even if it's just 1 nighttime session a week, I am going to keep playing it, okay? And then, You know, when Red Dead Redemption comes out, that's going to trump everything. That's going to be me basically playing that every day here on the main stream, and then at night is basically more of a decision of, gee, what am I going to play as my nighttime stream to balance with Red Dead Redemption? Because I'll have many options. You know, I'll have Assassin's Creed, I'll have Dragon Quest, I'll have Soul Calibur, I'll have all these things to choose from of things that I want to do at night after my main Red Dead stream. Okay? So, we'll see how things go. Hopefully you guys will tune in and join me for all the fun. You know, coming up with all these new releases and everything. Keep in mind, at the end of this month, there's going to be a Halloween horror marathon, okay, on Halloween, and the patrons are currently nominating and voting. In fact, as of today, I'm going to close off the voting for the Halloween costume, and right now I believe it's a tie between Halloween, classic Halloween Hollywood monsters, such as, you know, the Mummy, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, Dracula, the Merman, that kind of thing, and a celebrity. So basically, if it is a tie at the end of today, which it probably will be, this weekend I'm going to go get my costume. I'll go to the costume store and see what they got and get the best one, you know? So I guess we'll see. As for the games, there are games being nominated right now for horror-themed games, and probably either tonight or this weekend at some point, I'm going to sit down and tally up the nominations and form it into a poll, which then the patrons will vote on it from then until the end of the month to determine what horror games will be played on my horror marathon. Okay? Pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty exciting, right? So, yeah, now there also, guys, there's an Indies event coming up. You may not be aware of this, because I haven't talked about it in a while, but there is going to be an Indie Games event coming up. I said originally it was either going to be in late October or November. There's no way I can do this in October. I'm already so crazy busy with all these new releases, and we've got the Halloween Marathon coming up, Red Dead Redemption 2. There's no way I could do it this month. So there will be an Indies Marathon coming up sometime, probably in the first half of November. More than likely when I'll do it is right before all that big slew of new releases come out in mid-November. If you're not aware, the middle week of November, we've got Hitman 2, Fallout 76, and the Spyro Collection all coming out the same exact day. That's just genius, isn't it? So, yeah, more than likely that I'll do the marathon of indie games before that, and then because then it'll be basically me trying to finish up Red Dead Redemption 2, and when I'm done with that, jumping into that week of crazy new game goodness, right? Pretty nuts. So we'll see how things go, okay? But yeah, there will be an Indies Marathon coming up sometime in November, okay? So let's talk very quickly, guys, about the schedule. Right now, 4 hours of Fifth of the North Star. I'm going to get as far as I possibly can in the story, and then more than likely the game's going to end up going on hiatus, and there's not much I can do about that. Tonight, 2 more hours of Dragon Quest XI. That's going to be great. I love that JRPG. We've been really having a lot of fun with it, and looking forward to continuing on with the story of that game tonight. Okay. Then tomorrow, returning to Assassin's Creed Odyssey for 4+ hours of hopefully story advancement. Again, I had really good luck last time I played with the story advancement, and hoping to get just as much in the next session. Okay. Tomorrow night is kind of up in the air still. I'm strongly considering doing another session of Blackout. I played it last night, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Blackout mode, and I had a lot of fun. In fact, last night, again, I had a lot of top 10 finishes, got second place again, very close to winning, and I like the game a lot to the point where I am getting better at it. I'm starting to learn the differences between the weapons and the like, and I think the more I play it, the better I'll get, so I think I'm going to be playing more of that probably tomorrow night, okay? And then it will be Soul Calibur 6 this Friday. All right, the premiere, checking out the offline single-player content and trying to re-immerse myself in that game. And probably Friday night, I'll balance in some more stuff. What will it be? I don't know. Maybe it will be 2 more hours of Fist of the North Star Friday night. I'm not sure. Or if I'm having a lot of fun with Soul Calibur, maybe I'll play Soul Calibur all day. Okay. And then on Saturday, it will be more Soul Calibur 6 and probably more Assassin's Creed is what I'm thinking. If not more Dragon Quest. I just kind of want to play it by ear and have those nighttime streams be whatever, depending on what I'm feeling like, okay? Okay. So, that's kind of the rough schedule. Sunday is my day off this week, guys, just so you guys are aware. Sunday is my day off. I'll be back on Monday with double streaming days. every single day. I actually don't know what day off
really
my next
weird.
day off is after this Sunday. I have to get the schedule
This is so
updated
weird.
to figure
I'm
that
trying
out.
to find.
So more info on that probably later this week when I.
Oh, I
finally
think I
get a
know
chance to
why
sit down and
it's
look at
doing
my
this. It's probably
schedule
because.
again. Okay.
It's probably
Okay. So there we go.
Stupid,
That's the deal.
chat.
Very busy with new releases. I am excited to have this day today where I am playing the more Japanese-centric style games.
Japanese-centric,
today
dude.
is not a day for everyone. I know that more than likely, just being very honest with all of you here today, I know that many of you guys are here just because you like me and you're going to hang out with me no matter what I play, and I'm very appreciative of that. Okay, I am. I know some of you are here because you specifically like this style of game. But I also know that my mainstream viewers that are usually here for things such as WWE or a fighting game or Dark Souls or
Dark Souls,
they're probably not going to be here today. So more than likely, I would expect.
Well, of course they're not going to be here.
Will be low
well, actually, they are there. I mean, he does whatever.
That's okay. That's because of the style of game we're playing.
You guys are going to watch a little bit of this. I lied.
Once we get into new releases and everything again, it's going to pick up again. Okay. Plus, you gotta understand, especially with these games I'm playing today, these are ongoing plays.
RDR2 is overrated, dude. Yeah,
it's very hard to retain a viewing audience. A lot of people now, if they're going to watch these games, they're going to watch it on YouTube at their leisure. They're not going to come to the live stream because they may be backed up and not caught up.
We're not going to watch the stream, by the way. We're just going to watch a little bit of the pre-stream.
So, yeah, let's
just
have fun with what
you might as well, right?
For those of you who are here, I'd say incredible amount of thanks for
thank you.
Chill fun with me today. I do appreciate that. Any contributions you guys led today will be greatly appreciated.
Come on, give me money.
Right, being very honest with you guys, it's kind of weird. This month has been the busiest gaming month of the year for me, and quite frankly, the contributions have slowed down on streams a bit.
Where's my tut money, dude?
When I think I was playing more downtime games and stuff like that.
There's something important there.
Now that I've actually gotten into the new releases, it seems like things have actually slowed down when it comes to contributions on stream. I don't know why. I mean, I'm absolutely sure it's going to pick up. I am.
But what about the tut money?
It was kind of the same deal, and then at the end of the year, we had a lot of fun celebratory stuff around Christmas, and it really picked up in a big way.
What about the tut money?
This is the month I'm spending the most money to buy all these games. I'm playing the most amount of games, and it actually slowed down this month.
Come on, where's my tut money?
But it is what it is. I appreciate it.
He got all that money from tut.
Even when I'm a day like today,
poof.
When I'm playing games that aren't the mainstream popular shit,
ran away.
You guys still come out to come hang out with me and have fun, and you just have a good gaming day together. Okay,
good gaming day, guys.
I love these style of games. I do. I love the Yakuza franchise. I love JRPGs. It's a shame that the most of the majority of the mainstream viewers of my content don't like that stuff.
But he gets a lot of the money.
I grew up with these style of games, and it just sucks that I can't get more attention on the stuff that I like as much. You know what I mean? It is kind of disappointing.
But I thought you're able to play what you like.
So I'm just grateful for whatever I can get.
What?
Whoever shows up to stream, thank you guys for that. All right. Let's do some plugs. And the plugs are going to be very brief today, guys, because I don't want to do a long plug segment. So
I don't want to do a long plug segment, dude. Come on, don't make me do it.
Check out my Patreon at patreon.com/darksidephil. Anything you guys pledge to it helps me out, and you guys earn personal perks, basically rewards for what you pledge. The best reward, in my opinion, is the $5 level, where you get to nominate and vote on stuff for events I've already mentioned. The patrons are nominating and voting on horror-themed games as well as a Halloween costume. This kind of stuff goes down every single month, so please consider pledging.
Every single month, dude.
And taking a look at all the perk levels. Patreon.com/darksidephil. Thanks to anyone who pledges. There's a t-shirt store
Thank you.
T-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, stickers, mugs, all kinds of fun stuff. In fact, today I'm wearing one of the shirts just to show you guys. This is my 10 years of Dark Side Phil anniversary.
Do you even see it? Oh.
All right. Just celebrated my 10th anniversary a couple weeks ago.
I celebrated my 10-year anniversary, dude. Look at my tits.
For my Teespring shop helps me out, and you get a cool collectible. Check it out at teespring.com/store.
You get a collectible, dude.
Gaming. If you want to get some interactivity during today's stream and get a shout out, if you either cheer with bits, subscribe to the channel, or tip me, you can. However, please follow some basic criteria as follows. Please be positive. No insults to myself or others. Don't bring in negative detractor memes or things negative against myself
detractor
or other
memes,
because some people try to do that, and I'm not going to have it fly in here. Please.
But you mentioned detractor memes anyway.
Religion. Please, no ginormous paragraphs that are going to derail the stream if I have to read them. Basically, be concise, be fun, and be positive.
You just tell people that you'll get banned if you do long paragraphs, DSP, like you did with Baby and Gaming.
Live to whatever game I'm playing, and just for us to interact and hang out and shoot the shit. This is supposed to be an escape from real life. We don't need to come here and hear about drama and hear about this and that, and so this person insulting that person. Did you hear about this controversial thing in the news or politics? No one cares about that. We're here to just relax and have fun.
Yeah, shut up, guys.
That's the whole point of my streams, and that's how I want to keep it, okay?
Theo F. Toxic.
Contribute, and thanks to everyone who abides by those rules, all right? Now, if you want to go a step further and get a cool, spooky Halloween animation to play on the stream, you can. If you either cheer 50 bits or more in a single cheer, tip me $5 or more in a single tip, or if you subscribe to the channel and click the share button, that will appear after you do. A funny animation will play, so you get visual recognition plus the verbal when I give you a shout-out. We got a stream stats leaderboard at the top of the screen that I will update periodically to show off the top cheerer and top tipper, so it's even more, appreciation and recognition for your contributions.
I love it when you clap, dude.
Subscribing to the channel helps out tremendously,
sounds so
but also
cool.
earns you a bunch of fun stuff like all of the cool chat emotes and the like, as well as not having to watch advertisements when I run them. And you get a cool chat crown badge to show that you're an ongoing sub. So consider subscribing. And if you want to tip me, which is completely separate from cheering and subbing, you can do that through PayPal. There's 2 ways to do it. There's a tip jar button you can click on. That'll take you to the PayPal page. You can either be anonymous or leave your name and a message for a shout out. Or if you don't see the button,
oh my god,
type
really?
!! tip into the stream chat. That will
dude,
bring up the link that you can click on to tip me via the PayPal page.
All games, does he?
And that's it for the plugs.
PS4 Pro.
There you go. Abridged plugs. Now for shout outs. Let's get to shout outs to people who have contributed. In fact, I need to refresh my screen here because I forgot to. And I am aware that a few people probably
very, very fishy
here. Of course, now my laptop has logged out of Muxy.
He puts the
wow, now I'm logged out of Twitch.
Blops 4.
Not only was I logged out of Muxy,
gameplay.
Logged out of Twitch.
He puts in parentheses PS4 Pro.
All right, let's try this again.
Don't know why. What am I looking for? Oh yeah.
I remember my Twitch login, which I haven't remembered in a million years.
A million years, dude.
Hold on. Okay. I don't think I've actually logged into Twitch on my laptop in like 6 months. I'm not even kidding.
He forgot his fucking password.
So it's pretty funny that somehow it logged me out here. Okay, now I'm refreshing my Muxy here.
Oh boy. Fun.
Okay, almost ready. Okay, so shout out to the following people who contributed overnight. We have Genetic Gamer 800, who cheered 25 bits. Says, with the problems YouTube had yesterday, I think it's time you started uploading your videos to another site. That's absolutely ridiculous. YouTube was down for what? I'd say probably 6 to 8 hours. It wasn't an exorbitantly long amount of time that YouTube was down. And it's, it's fine. It's back. And
it's back, dude.
Yeah, everyone lost views yesterday. It ain't that big of a deal.
Everyone lost views.
And there are no viable alternatives. We are all still waiting with bated breath for Amazon to launch their competitor to YouTube's on-demand video service. We know it's coming because we've seen legal filings for
Amazon already released that service.
Filing for this damn thing if it wasn't coming. Yet for some reason it's still not here.
It is here.
Just want it to hit. So we can
It's already here.
The and garbage website that is YouTube. But
okay.
We're stuck until they launch, so
it's already here. They already released it.
Genetic Gamer Charity says, Phil, can you give us a glimpse into how a popular person lives their life? When you were really popular on YouTube, how did it feel like being a celebrity? It didn't feel like that at all. I've never in my life felt like I was a celebrity. I'm a guy who just sits down and
I'm not,
the camera at his TV and records. That's how I kind of felt back.
I'm not a celebrity. I just have a $50 goal where I could answer personal questions. I'm not a celebrity though, but give me $50 to answer questions. Okay.
It was like, I'm just a Joe average guy. I'm just going to sit down and record and be, do commentary that's funny. And that's that. I never treated it like, oh my God, I'm a celebrity and I got to do some hot shit content today. And you know what I mean? I went to a convention. I was flabbergasted that anyone would want to shake my hand or get an autograph or anything like that. Or that anyone would even come to one of my panels. Like, I was just blown away. And to this day, I don't feel like I ever really had any kind of internet celebrity or nothing. I'm just some guy who got lucky doing his hobby when he started doing it, and it kind of blew up. So
kind of blew up.
A 360-bit cheer. Thank you, Golden Colts.
Okay.
And Rob Warren tipped me $10 and said, "Are you
going
to Leonidas spear throw next time you play Assassin's Creed? I missed seeing it. Love you, bro." yeah, I unequipped it the last time that I played because it's only good for stealth. And the problem is now I've come to a point in the game where I'm around level 20 and it's not really killing guys anymore. Early on in the game, it was really good because it would insta-kill someone, and then you could even chain it into another guy.
Guys, did my chat freeze? Come on. Where's my viewers? Come on. What is this?
It's more annoying than anything. I can't just insta-kill the guy, you know? Like, if anything, I'll just stealth assassinate him and then maybe hit him a couple times and kill him that way.
You guys want participation or not? Come on. This is supposed to be an interactive stream.
Now, I have it.
Hey, Princess Mew.
Plus, I have equipment that's buffing its damage. I can hit you guys with 2-3 predator shots. Anyone dies to it. So,
a guy tipped $10 for that.
During today's stream, we start out with Tantamounter, who did a 50-bit cheer. Thank you, Tantamounter.
Gives him $10 off stream to not get on the leaderboard.
Right now,
GG. I'm just dropping in for a bit before work. Oh, okay.
Thank you very much. Shout out to Poopster.
That sounds good.
Poopster did a 25-bit cheer and says, Phil, do you see yourself as the ultimate underdog of the internet? I think a lot of people underestimate your vast potential. The ultimate underdog of the internet? No, not of the internet.
Yeah, dude.
Do I see myself as an underdog when it comes to content creation and being a live streamer? Of course I do. The reason being is the things that
how are you an underdog?
Aren't things that I can control, nor things that I'm even really responsible for at this point.
I'm not responsible.
Vast amount of negativity against me is just complete fucking horseshit.
So you're not responsible for your own fucking taxes?
Have something to do, and so that they can get populated.
Guess not.
It's not even valid anymore. You know, back in the day, you could say, "Oh, Phil said something really inflammatory on a stream."
So it's not valid that you called Kushi an idiot? Yeah, I agree.
And he insulted a bunch of people, and that's why we don't like it.
You called Majin Buu a baby, and you called Kushi an idiot. You don't call people names? Okay.
Man, Phil's behind the times with this and that. You can't even say any of that stuff anymore. You know?
You are behind the times. You don't use green screen. You are behind the times. You use fucking outdated memes. Get out of here.
Important side content of every game I play. When you watch my playthrough, you know it's pretty much a full-fledged...
These are like lies. This is lying to his viewers.
Right? I mean, shit, my YouTube videos now are anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour in length, which is what everyone always wanted. Like, literally, all the complaints that have been stacked against me over the years, at this point, have all been addressed and improved upon. So the people who just hate on me for the sake of hating are literally just doing that. And hate for the sake of hate.
Yeah, I'm hating for the sake of hate, dude.
Because of this
Sound good?
For that valid reason. It's just shit on Phil to shit on Phil for our own popularity and our own well-being. You know, a lot of these people who shit on me only get attention because all they do is shit on me. If they didn't, they would get no attention because they have no positive content that they can put out there outside of making fun of me. So
I need to pay my bills,
they have to jump on that dead horse, beat that dead horse, because they are nothing without me. They don't exist without Darkside Phil.
Yeah, I don't exist without him, dude. Feels bad, man.
It's like I'll pretty much always be an underdog. You know,
I'm always the underdog.
Attention. I will never get mainstream sponsorship. I will never get those things that all these other guys get. Because
you won't get mainstream sponsorship? Then what was the Assassin's Creed sponsorship then? Was that a mistake?
It's not because of anything I say or do on stream anymore.
Whoops.
It's not, because I don't violate any policies. I'm 100% in line with what Twitch wants from a streamer.
I'm going to talk to my friend, Lord
the
Blackadder.
Follow me around. It's like having a big stinky piece of shit-stained toilet paper stuck to the back of your fucking heel, and no matter how many times you scrape it off, it just keeps fucking reattaching itself. That's pretty much how I am. Like, I don't do anything wrong, but these assholes just follow in my footsteps and cause trouble. And because of that, I end up being kind of an underdog where I can't get those opportunities or any kind of promotion like these other people do. I'm okay with being who I am. I'm okay.
He's okay being an asshole. So
and
it's okay.
I know you guys are too. That's why one of the reasons why I'm still here.
It's okay to be an asshole, dude.
If I had sold out and just become one of these fucking shills, it would have been a lot different situation.
Yeah.
Where more than likely,
I'm not
would have faded into obscurity and died out, or just been completely fucking irrelevant. Like,
you are irrelevant. You are irrelevant, though.
They're fucking irrelevant. I don't care about that.
You are irrelevant.
I'd rather be me. I'd rather put out honest daily gameplay streams for you guys and just chill and have fun. And you guys know what you're getting when you watch my content. It's basically an incredible.
That's why all the hate died down, DSP. You're irrelevant now. Herp a derp.
But sadly, yeah, the stigma, the negativity of these assholes follows along with that. And so, yeah, I'll pretty much always be kind of the underdog, you know. Not much I can do about that. Okay, Poopster just cheered and said, Phil, I'm glad that you're still doing Dragon Quest. It's probably my favorite playthrough to date. Yeah, and I'm not giving up on it. Even if I can only play it once a week, I'll play it once a week. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Sound good? I'll
do what I can in order to keep playing the game, even if I'm among a million new releases. All right. Bradford 13131313 has subscribed to the channel for the 10th month in a row, and I do appreciate that, Bradford. Thank you for the 10 months of ongoing support. And Mr. Terra Hawk has cheered and says, "Yay, Fist of the North Star, ready for more finger pokes of death and bartending." Well, quite frankly, no bartending. I at this point,
no bartending.
I need to basically focus in on progression. I do. At this point in this game, I've done a lot of side content, and I feel that I kind of got lost. There would be one thing, I was playing this game at a time when there wasn't other games, but I'm playing so many other games, I can't just get lost in this amalgamous world of side content and never make any solid progress, you know, on the game itself. You know what I mean? I have to do what I can to make story progress.
You gotta do what you got.
So that's why last time I played, I did that, and today as well.
We'll look at my phone. That's hot content.
Is on story progression for hopefully 4 hours of story progression. Okay, you know, and please, no one can complain that I didn't do enough side content in this game. I mean, there was entire streams of me just doing side missions, me doing the bartending, the fucking doctor's office, and 100 random quests around the town.
Oh, thanks, wrestling fan.
There's so much that I've already done at this point.
I appreciate
no
that.
No one can complain. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we are wrapping up the pre-stream here. What I would like to do is a shout-out to the top 10 cheerers for the week.
That's a really quick pre-stream. That was the fastest pre-stream I attended.
Here we go. So, shout-out to the top 10 cheerers.
30 minutes.
A triple tie for 10th place between Insomniatic Me, Judicious Echoes, and Mojo SD. Eternal Napalm in 7th place.
52 minutes.
Super Blind Man in 6th place. Salty Hunt in 5th place. Infinite 55 in 4th place. Man. Crazy Dream in 3rd. RFHC in 2nd. And Golden Colts in 1st place.
Golden Cucks.
Wow. That was a good one.
Yeah, dude, right into the mic. It's great.
So thank you
all
content for your contributions so far this week with your cheering. Keep in mind, top cheer, top tip, always will go up on the leaderboard. Right now, we've only got one. We've got one cheer from Tantamounder there. That's 50 bits. He's the top cheerer and no tips. So first tipper will immediately get up on.
I don't know why he just doesn't count the night.
That was a quick pre-stream, which is good because guess what? We need to do a lot of progression in Fist of the North Star. So there you go. All right, that's it. Thanks.
Pee break.
Okay, everybody. I have to use the bathroom. Please give me about 5 minutes to use the bathroom, and then I'll be back and we'll start. So everyone, I recommend you grab a drink, a snack, or go use the restroom yourself. I'll be right back, and then we'll begin with Fist of the North Star, okay? I'll be right back.
I already had to put the music on. Really? Guess not. But that's a good start of the stream. 50-bit cheer from Tana Mounter. Yeah, no. Okay, well, I'm done with that. We're not going to watch that. I want to watch this pre-stream. Let me tell you. Oh, he does a fucking Patreon crawl? Ugh, gross. Where does he do it? Okay, well, anyways, we're going to watch this pre-stream. Because, why not? It is what it is.
Okay, what is up, everybody?
We'll skip the,
my friends, hello, and welcome back. That is right. Ladies and gentlemen, today is Tuesday, October 16th, 2018. I am Darkside Phil, and I welcome you back to Daily Game. We're going to have W's coming out, and I don't even know when my next day off is after that. I have no idea. So, got to see what happens. That's different, again, than the normal schedule, just so you know. And I don't even know when my next day off is after that. I have no idea. So, got to see what happens here with my scheduling. I'll let you guys know once I have more information. Let us jump into stuff. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. First of all, my gaming schedule for this week is going to be, oh man, crazy. With all the games I'm playing right now, it's going to be very hard to play everything that I want to play, quite frankly. It's far into these games as possible. So first of all, yeah, I don't know if anyone in the stream chat has played or beaten the story mode / my career mode of WWE 2K19.
Okay, we're just gonna skip ahead.
2 more hours of Dragon Quest.
Because I
really enjoy the franchise.
We don't need
in
to
fact,
hear
Soul
the
Calibur, I would say, is actually one of the fighting game series that originated single-player content. I remember single-player offline content along with the obviously online multiplayer aspect of the game. Okay?
What was that?
Kind of has always had this lots of single-player offline content along with the obviously online multiplayer aspect of the game. Okay?
Dude,
Soul Calibur kind of has always had this lot.
Oh my god, this guy, when he's like moving stuff, it's like he's drunk all the time. He has like poor motor skills. I hear him like tapping the mic. I hear him just click clacking things. Like it's like a mess. Like what does he do? What does he do in the background that makes him just like kind of sway his arms around? Okay.
Lots of single-player offline content along with the obviously online multiplayer aspect of the game. There's not been any, fighting game content on Phil's channels for a couple of weeks. You're absolutely right. I've been so busy with the new releases.
Yeah, he could have done the Street Fighter 5. He had time. Every time I see him on talking about second stream, I don't know what to do, man. What should I play, dude? I don't know.
But there is a new fighting game released this Friday, Soul Calibur 6, okay? So then Friday, Saturday, I'm going to balance Soul Calibur 6 with other stuff. Maybe I'll do all Soul Calibur 6 on Friday. Maybe I'll do a different second stream. I don't know. I want to play it by. I just want to leave it open and see what happens. Okay?
He already talked about dropping Fist of the North Star after today because it's such a slow day, dude. Slow game. But I think he's just going to drop that and Soul Calibur 6. He'll do like maybe a few online sessions with Soul Calibur 6, and then once he gets matched with people who know how to play the game, he's gonna be like, oh, the netcode sucks, so I'm not gonna play this game. So that's what's gonna happen. I wouldn't say he rage quits as much as he just kinda just quits. He just quits games. He doesn't give us the right rage anymore. Feels bad, man. Well, actually, he does give us some rage. Depends on the game.
And go from there. I don't freedom. I don't want to kind of pigeonhole me
into
a corner where now I'm stuck. Oh, I love this game and now I can't play it anymore. You see what I mean?
Wait, what?
Something else at night. And go from there. I don't want to say, oh, I'm definitely doing this and this, because what if I play Soul Calibur 6, I really like it, and then I want to keep going, right? What if I don't? What if I play, I'm like, okay, it was good, but now I want to do something else at night? I want to leave myself that kind of freedom. I don't want to kind of pigeonhole me into a corner where now I'm stuck.
Pigeonhole me in a corner.
Oh, I love this game, and now I can't play it anymore. You see what I mean?
Whatever.
So we'll see how it goes, but this weekend should be fun. Then Sunday will be my day off, and then I'll basically have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Sunday.
I'll be trying my damnedest to get through
That's a weird day to get off.
as much gameplay content as possible in the current releases that I'm playing. And hopefully maybe wrap something up. Maybe I'll be able to wrap up for
Harley, I'm pretty sure Kat is still in his life because he has not chat on her yet. It might take a while for DSP to kind of throw Kat under the bus, but he would usually get there. He would usually get to that point eventually. So, I mean, he still talks about her time to time. It's just that he doesn't like showing her because, the trolls. I do think it's probably because Kat doesn't want to go on stream anymore because DSP literally every time in the IRL streams, if you watch them, DSP kind of like hounds her about it. Oh, Kat, there's trolls out there. They're gonna make fun of you, Kat. Look, people are making fun of you right now, Kat. Kat, look at that. People are making fun of you right now, Kat. Kat, just look at that. And it's just like, if I was in a relationship with someone, and I was sitting next to someone and on stream with them, and they kept telling me, Theo, look, these trolls are making fun of you. They're making fun of you, Theo. They're nasty people, dude. Look at them. They're gonna attack you. They're gonna go after you, dude. I'd probably not want to go back on a stream after that, It's just very, very shitty. It's like kind of DSP scared her away so that she could just stay in the kitchen. Very weird relationship that they have.
Well, maybe Fist of the North Star in that time frame, and at least get another game finished before the release of Red Dead Redemption 2. Because let's face it, guys, once Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out, that's going to be my focus. That's going to be the game everyone's
That's going to be my focus. You don't say.
Talking about. Everyone's going to want to see. One of the most hyped games in years. The big release.
Hype game in years. Wasn't God of War a hype game? And that kind of pulled in low views. You know, it's so weird. He's like, oh, this is a hype game. Viewers are going to rush to streams to watch it. Why would they run to streams if it's a hype game? If it's a hype game, wouldn't they buy the game? Okay.
Everyone's wanted to see this year, right? I think of all the games this year, it's probably been the most hyped game. So I guess we'll see.
Big sip, dude.
Okay?
That's a big sip. I wouldn't say that. I would not say that he treats Kat similarly to Leanna, but if he was like, oh, what the fuck? Sorry about that. The stream went down. I guess YouTube just didn't like me for a second, but with Leanna for a while, it was like DSP was her dad. And then, as soon as she got a job, Leanna became DSP's mom. And I think that's what's gonna happen with Kat. I think Kat's gonna become DSP's mom, and shit. Kat looks like she gone missing. Kat playing toys. So that's my thoughts on that.
Okay. So that's the schedule, the rough schedule for the next week to week and a half. Also, guys, ladies and gentlemen, as of today, my office has been decorated with Halloween decorations for the rest of the month. So every single stream between now and the end of October, you will see some cool lighting and stuff behind me. However, I will admit I'm a little bit disappointed for two reasons. Number one, I bought these really cool ghost lights that I thought were actually the best looking lights out of all the lights I had, but they didn't film well at all. Like, the lights were too bright, and I couldn't even look at myself on camera.
2000.
When these lights were on, they were so effing bright that the camera couldn't really adjust to them properly. So I was like, man, I just seriously can't use these. They kind of look shitty on camera. And off camera, they look great, but to the human eye, on camera, they just
why not try to make it work then? Okay.
It looks so good. And also, I bought this projector, this little projector. These are the new thing that I saw this year all over all these different stores. And it projects like this cool Halloween thing. I don't want to spoil what it is, but I can't really find a place in my office that it'll project and look good but not blind me. And what I mean by that is, like, I tried putting it on the other...
Neo, I'm just gonna say this about Leanna. Visually, she was whatever, but she was kind of a bitch. She antagonized DSP's fan base for no reason. She's not a great person necessarily, and I'm not gonna pretend that she's amazing now since she left DSP. So I'm not gonna change my opinion on her, other than like she kind of realized she could do a little bit better than a guy who takes her for granted. But it is what it is.
Other side of the office. But then it shined, like, this big bright-ass light is in my face, and I can't...
But, I mean, the only thing with Leanna is that she at least had a personality. Kat just doesn't have a personality. Ugh.
Play games. It's, like, too distracting. It actually hurts my eyes to have it, like, shining on
my eyes, dude.
So... yeah, I'm not sure what to do with it.
I wouldn't say he's that kind of guy.
Stinks. I bought this nice thing, and it's not really working for my setup or anything. Maybe I'll just set it up somewhere in my house just to make it look nice in my hallway or something.
Oh, cool. This thing you bought for a stream gets to be used in his house that we don't get to see. Wow, what a... That's nice.
Because it is kind of disappointing that I got this thing and it just, it doesn't look very good for my office. I was like, man, this will be something really cool for the marathon. I'll turn this on, you know. But nah, it doesn't really work that well.
Why don't you? Why doesn't he just show it and the viewers can decide? Whoops. Just wanted to suck on woods for a living, but no DSP. Just wanted to play video games 3-7. I don't know. I don't think Kat's that kind of person. I just think Kat's just. I don't think anyone cares about her.
Yeah. Oh
That's
well.
what it is.
Oh well. I tried. You know, I tried. At least we'll have something. We got some pumpkin lights, and we've got some green, orange, and purple colored string lights.
Oh, that's a lie. Those are Christmas lights. He's using Christmas lights. He's trying to pretend. Listen to how he told us this.
Well, I tried. You know, I tried. At least we'll have something. We got some pumpkin lights, and we've got some green, orange, and purple.
Oh, we got orange. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm sure they're not your Christmas lights.
Purple colored string lights in the background here.
Okay.
For the rest of the month. So at least there'll be something. By the way, this week, the middle of this week, tomorrow actually.
And by the way, the reason why I don't think Cat left is because these ideas he's been having sound like they came from Cat. I mean, before Cat, I mean, did he ever do 3 streams in one day? No. Just saying. Imagine Tevin, Theo, and the others.
Yeah, tomorrow's the 21st, right?
Oh,
no,
yeah,
it's
that'd
not.
be a fun panel.
Yeah, wait a minute. I think it's tomorrow. I'm closing off the poll for people to vote on the category of costume for me to wear in the Halloween marathon. That's right. The 21st is this Sunday. That's going to be for the games. That's right. So as of tomorrow, if you guys have not voted yet on the kind of, if you're a patron of mine and you didn't vote on the category of costume you want to see me wear at Halloween, you have to do so by tomorrow.
You have to, guys.
Okay, tomorrow I'm going to close off the poll. And then, you know, whatever one will be the category of costume I buy. If there's a tie, then it's going to be at my discretion. Okay? And that being said, you know, I've been following along, and last time I checked, which was the weekend, it was a tie between a classic Hollywood movie monster, so think, you know, Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, the Mummy, etc., or a celebrity. Now, I mean, that celebrity, it could be huge, right? I've actually got a couple ideas, okay, of both costumes. And what I'm hoping here is that we get a good definitive answer tomorrow, and then this weekend I'll go buy my costume. So I'll be ready to go for Halloween, okay? So we'll see. I'll let you guys know.
Guys, he's not a cosplayer. I don't know what you're talking about. He's dressing up just for the Twitch event that Tut paid for, okay?
How it goes. I'm excited to see
I'm
how
excited,
it goes,
dude.
Okay? Alrighty then.
Oh,
okay, what else? Honestly, not too much. I want to say thanks, guys, so far for all your support this month. Undoubtedly, with Red Dead Redemption 2 next week, I'm hoping things will actually pick up a little bit more. What I've noticed is that we've got, you know, a good amount of people who've been coming by the streams regularly, but sadly what happens is as I play longer narrative-based games, the attendance and even the participation wanes. And, you know, I expect that.
Of course.
You know, I really do expect that. Like, I don't expect that I'm going to get the same amount of people 2 weeks into a long-ass game as I did the first couple streams. You know what I mean? And we're just in a situation here where there's so many games, it's very hard for me to play a game, you know, more than a couple times a week. And what I'm hoping is once Red Dead Redemption comes out, that's going to be my main focus.
That's going to be it, dude.
Naturally.
The streams are going to be popping. You know, I want to find that, that weekend preview. It's such a good little clip. I just want to hear it, man. Weekend preview. Let's see if this is gonna pull it up. Oh, here's this one, but we're not gonna listen to this. I can't believe that one that's like the top of the list.
Hello, everyone.
Man, I gotta find it. Oh, you know, I should watch that one weekend preview where he announces that it's over, but we can do that later. What the fuck? He didn't even add it to the playlist. Feels bad. Let's see. Not that. It was God of War. That was April, I think. Let's see. Should be. Is it this?
Wanted to see for a while, possibly including Dead Space 2, maybe Silent Hill 2. You know, I've got ideas. They're like, you know, I'm only going to be a drop in a bucket. There's so many people
oh my god, I missed these,
my
man.
vote won't matter. My nomination won't matter. Guys, you have no idea how much power you have as a patron. I'm not even exaggerating. Even though I have about 100 people a month who are patrons, probably when I do these, although admittedly I'm dying a lot, and the reason being because I didn't do a lot of.
No, I don't want to go back. God damn it.
A lot of these fights the right way the first time around. So for example, really understand how to use them properly. Now I am, you know, the guys who hold the of the past decade. And I have begun a playthrough that people have wanted to see for 3.
I want to fucking find it.
And everything, I'm ready to go digitally. So it's going to be great, guys.
It's gonna be
this
popping.
is cool because I'm getting that positive vibe that I had for most of 2017. I'm getting it back now. I'll be honest. For a few months there, I was feeling very apprehensive. I was feeling very, you know, uncertain of the future. But now I'm getting that groove back, getting that vibe back. I'm ready for fun stuff. I hope you guys are ready too, because it's gonna be popping on stream every single day. We're gonna have so much fun going. Uncertain of the future, but now I'm getting that groove back, getting that vibe back. I'm ready for fun stuff. I hope you guys are ready too, because it's going to be popping on stream every single day. We're going to have so much fun going on, all right? All right, that's really it, guys. Groove back that I had for most of 2017. I'm getting it back now. I'll be honest. For a few months there, I was feeling very apprehensive. I was feeling very, you know, uncertain of the future, but now I'm getting that groove back, getting that vibe back. I'm ready for fun stuff. I hope you guys are ready too, because it's going to be popping on stream every single day. We're going to have so much fun, all right? All right, that's really it, guys.
Getting that groove back, getting that vibe back.
Stuff. I hope you guys are ready too. But for a few months there, I was feeling very apprehensive. I was feeling very, you know, uncertain of the future. But now I'm getting that groove back, getting that vibe back. I'm ready for fun stuff. I hope you guys are ready too, because it's gonna be popping on stream every.
Popping on streams. That never gets old to me. I don't know why. I don't know why. When he did that, it was just like so dumb and cringy. It was great. Getting that vibe back, getting that groove back.
More people to come watch. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
I guess we'll find out. All right, we'll see. But I'm looking forward to it. I am hoping for a strong finish to this month. All right, I am.
He's getting that groove back.
Obviously, it would stink if here we are, the busiest gaming season of the year, but it slows down. When honestly, in the summer was actually better, but that was, I think, because we had a more dedicated fan base who were just appreciative that I was playing downtime stuff that they were picking for me to play in the summer and the like, versus now I'm just kind of generically playing all the new releases, and, you know, especially, again, if they're longer, drawn-out releases, it's hard to retain that attendance, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Got that groove back, got that vibe back.
Let's go ahead and play it by ear. I'm certainly not complaining. I just hope that we can get
I'm not complaining, dude.
And or be a little bit picking up a little bit by the end of the month. Let's hope.
Come on.
Okay. All right.
Excuse me.
I think that's it. I think what we'll do, guys, let's jump into the plugs segment where I just do some shilling per se.
Shilling? I thought you're not a shill, DSP. I'm not a shill, but I am a shill. Whoops.
Segment of the day where I do some shameless shilling.
Okay, guys, here's some shameless shilling. I got a Patreon. I just announced. What the fuck? A message got removed. Oh, it got retracted. Oh, feels bad, man. But here's some shilling on my end, dude. I got a Patreon goal for a webcomic series. Now, this webcomic series is only going to be like $70 for the goal, because I wanted to kind of keep it low so the expectations are low as well. I didn't want to, you know, take you know, huge amount of money for, you know, whatever. I wanted to keep it low, so it's like, you know, you're like, okay, well, it's just gonna be a fun thing that I do. There you go. It's on Patreon. All the information's there. You can read it up on the Patreon, dude. Sound good? Sounds good to me. There's a shillin', dude. Shill side Theo. Ack, ack, ack. Sound good?
And then we'll get to shout-outs for those who have contributed, both during my time off yesterday and also during today's stream, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your support. I appreciate it. Thanks for 10 awesome years of being able to do what I love.
10 awesome years?
And, you know, thanks for being here today, hanging out with me with WWE. This should be a fun stream. These streams have all been fun, these WWE streams. So let's hope for more fun, more hilarity, and, of course, more rage if the game's being a cheating-ass piece of crap, okay? Okay, so thanks for 10 awesome years, guys. If you'd like to go above and beyond just being a standard stream viewer or video watcher, and you would perhaps like to...
What do you mean? Streaming is way harder than putting out edited content. It is. Real talk. Come on. Come on, guys. You guys are being negative. You guys are being negative. This is very hard. This is very hard.
Tribute to my effort to continue to be able to do this on a daily basis. Alright. All right. There are many ways you could do that. Let me explain some of them. The first would be to check out my Patreon over at patreon.com/darksidephil. Alright. Your monthly pledges to my Patreon earn you personal perks, which are basically reward levels where I give back to you for your contributions. The best level, in my opinion, is the $5 level. If you pledge $5 or more to my Patreon, you get the ability to nominate and vote on things for special events. As I've already mentioned, the patrons from last month are currently nominating and are going to be voting on horror-themed games for my Halloween Horror Marathon, as well as the category of Halloween costume that I will be playing.
Halloween costume I'll be playing.
Cool. There's also other perk levels, like getting your questions answered on my Q&A show, Ask the King, or getting a private Q&A video made for yourself, or all who are very supportive and who are currently voting and nominating.
Okay, we're going to skip a little bit ahead of this.
I have on one of my 10th anniversary shirts, as you can see. This is, whoa. Oh, shit, my couch moved. It scared the shit out of me. I stood up. I have on one of my 10th anniversary shirts, as you can see. This is, whoa. Oh, shit, my couch moved. It scared the shit out of me. I stood up. This is my graffiti shirt. Pretty cool, right? All kinds of, you know, sayings and slogans and memes and the like for my 10 years of content creation.
But no memes, dude. No negative memes, except for the hate YouTube, hate Twitch meme.
I love this graffiti design shirt, but there's many others as well. Please give it a look over at teespring.com/stores/DSP Gaming. And know that anything that you buy from my Teespring store helps me out, but you get a cool collectible. By the way, I can definitely attest to the quality of the shirts. I've owned some of these for over a year now, and they've never faded. They never worn out after repeated, you know, washings and everything. They're pretty good quality stuff. Okay? Very nice.
Do the panel, yo.
Now, also, I just clicked the wrong thing. FYI, I just received a new design from one of my designers that I may be putting up there shortly. And guess what? It's a Red Dead Redemption design.
Why not put it up now?
With those of you who will be playing Red Dead Redemption 2, maybe you'll be looking for a fun piece of merch to tie.
Doesn't he already have a Red Dead Redemption themed shirt? Where he's like holding the controller like a gun? Whatever.
And with my playthrough coming up, there's going to be hopefully a new design up there shortly, okay? And this person is also designing a new line of product for next year, which I really like.
Next year. This guy is putting in a lot of work for nothing. Man, oh man. This guy is putting in a lot of work, apparently. I hope the art is good, because, you know...
Basically, what he's done is kind of thought of an amazingly positive idea for... to celebrate, basically, being a fan of my stuff. Alright?
Who celebrates being a fan by doing t-shirt designs and getting $0 out of it, while the guy is making money off of your fucking design? What kind of art is that? What kind of artist is this? Like it's one thing to give discounts to friends or give discounts to you know, whatever. That's one thing. But you're doing a design for free.
I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it, but let me just put it this way. He showed me this idea. I was like, dude, this idea is like outstanding. I think this could work out really well. So I will let you guys know more once we get closer. But basically, pretty cool.
Then why fucking talk about it? There's a reason why you don't fucking mention stuff that's not out yet. Whatever.
Design that may be added soon. Red Dead Redemption style design. I'll let you guys know, okay? All right. So anyway, check it out. teespring.com/stores/.
And you know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I bet. You know what? We're gonna do a double check on this. I bet you it's Hermano Carl. I guarantee you Hermano Carl's doing t-shirt designs now. He went from doing fan art to doing what's it called? Emotes. So I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if Hermano did shirt designs too, because you know it's Hermano. Oh, nothing. Ugh. Whatever.
GSP Gaming, and thanks to anyone who buys something. Okay? Alright, now. Ouch.
What is this?
Just cracked my knuckle. Ow. Last but not least, guys, obviously, if you're here on the stream and you want to get some fun interaction.
It was a Tolo.
Okay? You want to have some, you know,
Tolo
interactivity
emote.
with me and get a nice
That
shout out during the
confused me.
stream, you could do so. Alright? If you either cheer with bits or you subscribe to this channel or you tip me during today's stream. If you do any of those three things, you will get a shout out during today's stream. Alright? However, I will ask that you abide by a few rules and criteria to ensure that you do get your shout out, because this stream, you know, does have abide by Twitch's terms of service rules, and also you know, we try to keep a certain.
Look how fucking it takes so long for him to fucking talk. Also,
vibe here on the stream, okay? So, please be positive. Please don't insult myself or others. Don't bring up insults against other stream chatters, other content creators, anything like that. We don't allow that kind of negativity here. Please don't bring up detractor memes or negative memes or anything like that in regards to myself or other content creators. Got to emphasize that, because some people try to come in here and do that stuff for other people too, and I don't allow that.
Unless it's a negative meme about PewDiePie and Ninja, right?
Please do not bring up politics or religion, which are very, very diversive. I'm not going to be talking about that stuff on the stream. The bottom line is...
What do you mean, parrot? I don't sit here and be like, I mean, it's one thing to say, occasionally. There's nothing wrong with that. But the amount of, it just sounds like that he, doesn't know what he's talking about. Oh, repeat, labor the point. Okay. Yeah, I do that. I'm not a fucking perfect being. I'm not a perfect specimen like low tier god, dude. Sound good? Come on. I fucking do dumb DSP videos.
Stream is supposed to be a place where you can kind of hang out, you can have fun, you can be drama free and feel chill and just kind of enjoy, you know, me and my gameplay.
But at the same time, I'm not doing this for a paycheck. I'm doing this for literally for fun. But he is doing this, claiming that, oh, I'm a valedictorian, I know I'm a perfect speaker. He says he's the perfect speaker. And he's sitting here like he loses track of what he's saying. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying that he's repeating words is bad. I'm saying that he's in a sentence, and then he's like, let's say that he's saying that I'm driving a car to the supermarket. I'm driving I'm driving a car to the supermarket. I'm driving the car to the supermarket, and it's just, it's one thing to repeat a point, but it's another to kind of go in a sentence and then just losing track of what you're talking about, to go back to the beginning of the sentence and just regurgitating that.
With games, my honest commentary, and interact with me and interact with other stream chatters, and basically an escape from the real world. You don't come here to hear about real world issues. You don't want to hear about that kind of shit.
Well, those are old vids. I mean, my old vids, they're old fucking vids. I mean, I watched my older vids on my main channel as well. I wasn't an amazing public speaker either, but I mean, at least kind of try. I at least try, which is more than I could say about some people on YouTube. But I'm sorry if I sounded a little confrontational or annoyed about it, but I don't know. Maybe DSP does trigger me, dude. Okay? Nothing I could do.
To kind of escape all that, right? So that's why we don't stream chatters, and basically an escape from the real world. You don't.
So this is what I like. I like how he says, "Oh, coming here is the escape from the real world," but that's kind of implying that the drama and the negativity around you is the real world. Then, so he's saying that in the real world, DSP is an asshole. Okay, and what else? Oh yeah, so he can't talk about negative stuff that makes him feel sad, but he can tell us about his taxes and his bills. Okay.
Come here to hear about real world issues. You don't want to hear about that kind of shit. You come here to kind of escape all that, right? So that's why we don't really make the stream about that. So if you're going to look for a shout out, please abide by these rules. You should be okay. Oh, by the way, also, please no ginormous messages. You know, last week we had someone who put up an insanely long paragraph. I'm like, dude, there's no way I'm reading this on today's stream. You're out of your mind, okay? All right.
You're not going to tell them that you did more than just saying, I'm not going to read them. You fucking timed him out. Okay.
Now, if you want to go a next step forward, maybe you'd like to see a fun Halloween-themed animation. Or if you tip me 50 Halloween animation stats leaderboard in effect, take a look at the top of the today. So great, recently added DSP. People have really been enjoying all of the news and a supporter. Right. So all that being said, thank you guys very much, which is all well and good. It's built in and integrated through Twitch, so it's easy to do. And that says tip into the stream. Do that.
I like how he has to, like, talk to his viewers as if they're retards. Do you know how to click a button? If you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, go down to my YouTube channel, and you'll see a big red button. Now it says subscribe on it. And if you want to subscribe to it, you have to click the button, and then it will subscribe you to the page. And then if you want to watch the video, guys, if you want to watch Tevin stream, you move your mouse, the thing that comes with every computer, and you click it, and it will take you to Tevin's stream when you go to the YouTube channel. Isn't that ridiculous? That's unbelievable. Whoa, man. Okay.
So all that being said, thank you guys for all of your support. Thanks for considering supporting me. Let's now get to the shout-out segment of the stream where I give credit to those who have supported. Sound good? Okay. So let's scroll all the way down here. So during my day off, a lot of people actually contributed. Let's go through this. We start off with Golden Colts, who did an 845-bit cheer. Thank you very much. We had Golden Colts, who did another 305-bit cheer. Thank you very much. Then we had Infinite 55, who did a 500-bit cheer. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Then Quasar01 did a 25-bit cheer and said, boys. Golden Colts did another 545-bit cheer. Thank you very, very much. Genetic Gamer cheered. Said, how much money would it take for you to be financially secure for the rest of your life? I have no idea. No one has any clue how to answer that.
I love that through all those contributions, it was literally the same tone. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Question. We don't know what's going to happen with the world economy. We don't know what inflation.
Hank Duma tipped $10.
how much money would make someone secure
Of
for the rest of
course.
their life, okay? Sorry. Then he tweeted again, he says, do you think people will live for much longer in the future because of the advances of science? I would want to look and feel like a 20-year-old as a 50-year-old. Also, at what age do you think people start noticing their mortality? For me, I'd probably say it was either my late 20s
No,
or
I
early
don't want to
30s
do
when I
that.
started to feel a little
Fuck.
old. For me, it happened earlier than most because of
God
my back
damn
injury.
it.
Once I started feeling my back injury when I got really, really, really bad, that's kind of when I realized, damn, I'm mortal and I might live like this for the rest of my life. Thank God I did not, because I was really bad for a while there. But I would think for most people, probably mid to late 30s, when you're about to hit 40 years old, which they call over the hill, meaning basically you've lived more than half your life. I think then people start to realize that's when people start having things like midlife crises and the like.
Wait, what?
They call over the because I was really bad for a while there. Really, really, really bad. That's kind of when I realized, damn, I'm mortal and I might live like this for the rest of my life. Thank God. Once I started feeling my, do you think people will live for much longer in the future because of the advances of science? I would want to look and feel like a 20-year-old as a 50-year-old. Also, at what age do you think people start noticing their mortality?
You probably notice your mortality when you understand the concept of death. When you find out things can die, you're probably gonna realize, hey, I can die too.
For me, I'd probably say it was either my late 20s or early 30s when I started to feel a little old. For me, it happened earlier than most because of my back injury. Once I started feeling my back injury when I got really, really, really bad, that's kind of when I realized, damn, I'm mortal and I might live like this for the rest of my life. Thank God I did not, because I was really bad for a while there. But I would think for most people,
I wouldn't say this is an existential question. It's just, do you think science is gonna help mankind? And, well, science does help mankind. Science gave us vaccines. Vaccines helped us, move past fucking measles and shit. But, whatever. It is what it is.
probably mid to late 30s when you're about to hit 40 years old, which they call over the hill, meaning
Over
basically
the hill,
you live more
dude.
than half your life. I think then people start to realize that's when people start having things like midlife crises and the like.
Crises. I like how he says that. I always thought it's pronounced crisis. Midlife crisis. Crises sounds silly, but whatever. It's nitpicking,
But
I
for me, it
guess.
happened pretty early because, like I said, because of that back injury.
So you had midlife crisis when you had your back injury? I could see him, like, if someone brings up, hey, DSP, I noticed you had a lot of statues back in the day. Yeah, I was going through my midlife crisis because of my back injury, dude. It's speeding everything up.
Will people live much longer in the future because of advances of science? Yes and no. As technology...
Yes and no. It's kind of been proven that we have lived past the normal mortality rate with science. Like, if you look at back, the 1900s and the 1920s, or, whatever, before we had science advancements with the medical field, people were kind of dying in their 40s and their 50s. And then we had science, and we had, better healthcare, we had better treatments for stuff, and that kind of pushed us over the age of 50, and now you see people living up to age 100 because we have such an advancement in science. I mean, you can't really say, well, no, not really, when science is ever growing. Well, whatever, okay.
And medicine advance, yeah, people will live longer. However, what's going to end up happening is the resources of the planet start to wear out as
wear out?
Technology and medicine advance, yeah, people will live longer. However, what's going to end up happening is the resources of the planet start.
Oh my god, he like stumbled that whole sentence. That's a little silly.
To wear out as the natural climate of the planet heats up. You're going to end up in a situation where things aren't going to be as complacent anymore. Right now, a lot of us, especially in the United States, have this feeling of, safety and
But what does that have to do with healthcare? Climate change always happens and it is happening anyway. I mean, all we can really do is push it back, but I mean, it's fucking... Okay.
Complacency, because every day you can do what you do and come home and feel safe. And, you know, when resources start to get scarce, things ain't so safe anymore. More crime.
But we can have other sources of energy. You know, there's water energy, solar energy. I mean, there's a lot of energy that we can invest in that is probably more efficient than fossil fuels, for starters. We could have electric cars. We could have had them, but the Congress blocked them because of the gas money. So, I mean, there's other ways we could have energy and resources. It's just that we have to put the time and effort for it. It's just, it's a much more complicated issue when you go into the scope of jobs. You know, you're not going to have people who work in fossil fuel plants magically learn how to use solar energy or something like that. I mean, that's a whole other job training. It's not an easy transition. What else? What else did he say? And then crime will go up. Crime always goes up. We could have like endless resources, let's say. Crime can still go up. The reason why crime goes up is probably having to do with the standards of living, the minimum wage, the minimum of requirements of living, the division of class. All this stuff, I mean, these are very, very nuanced issues. But at the core, it's not based on resources. But okay.
More violence, more civil unrest.
Oh yeah, war is always caused by resources, I guess. Oof.
And unless we find ways to curtail the fact that we have exponential population growth yet diminishing resources, I exactly don't see how this living is going to continue.
There is ways we can make it continue. It's just that people don't want to do it because they don't want change. I mean, we could have had electric cars, but there's a whole reason why we don't have them. Because of the gas industry. Okay.
So even though technically, with science and medicine and everything advancing, yeah, people should be living longer, it may be completely opposite, where there's just not enough to go around and the world becomes a very unsafe place. Much like it was back in the day when we were cavemen and people would live to the age of like 20. So, I don't know. I know that's a pretty grim
whatever. I'm not
worldview, but hey, it could happen. All right. Shout out to Shooter Games 2000, who tipped me $2. Said, "I don't mean to go political. I'm curious if you heard. I'm willing to talk about the crown jewel situation for WWE." Not really. There's not much to say. I guess apparently Saudi Arabia has been committing some pretty horrendous crimes, or at least they're accused of committing some pretty horrendous crimes, such as incarcerating and interrogating a Turkish journalist until he died.
It wasn't just incarceration. Oh yeah, they're accused of incarcerating a journalist until he died. They were accused of fucking murder and torture. Not murder, torture. Torture. They were accused of torture. And now, recently, today, I mean, this is not really against Phil at this point because, you know, it's not like we could see the future, but there's a recording that got leaked that proves Saudi Arabia was torturing these people. This guy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a little bit more than being accused of imprisoning a journalist. It's a little more than that.
So basically torture.
Basically torture.
And
there we go.
So the United States is kind of up in arms against this. So is Turkey. And basically,
I wouldn't say the United States is up in arms. I think people and journalists are up in arms, but Trump didn't really care. Well, he kind of cared in the sense that he compared it to Kavanaugh. But okay. I mean, Trump and so far the American government has been kind of buddy with Saudi Arabia, so you know it's.
He's saying, you know, what kind of horrible human rights and terrible crimes are you committing against people? But WWE has a multi-billion-dollar 10-year contract with Saudi Arabia to basically have like 2 pay-per-view events there a year. including one that's happening in a couple weeks here.
Yeah, but the reason why it's an issue is because don't you think it's a little unethical for a business to make money off of a country that killed journalists, that tortured a journalist? You don't think that's a little unethical? It's just a journalist, right?
So it kind of puts WWE in a terrible position. They have this giant business arrangement with a company, with a country that is now being accused of horrendous, humanitarian crimes. And what do? Right now, they're doing nothing. Right now, they're going forward with this Crown Jewel pay-per-view as if nothing's going on. But I guess we'll see what happens. Okay? All right, so now we move on to people who contributed during
no politics, though.
Today's stream.
He was willing to talk about that, but no politics. Swaggins asked him in a Black Ops stream, "Oh, what do you think of Kanye having dinner with Trump?" "Oh, I can't talk about that. That's politics, dude. I can't do it." Oh, this guy, "Oh, what do you think of the Crown Jewel?" "Oh, okay, here's my thoughts. This is going on, this is going..." He was willing to talk about a country that is pretty much accused of torture. He was willing to talk more about that than Kanye eating dinner with Trump. Out of all the things he could talk about, he goes to that. This guy is a very weird compass for what he's willing to talk about.
Let's start doing shout outs here for them, okay? Okay. So the last Rambo did a 50-bit cheer, and he says, "Are you with or against a fighting game reusing assets?" It depends. It depends on what assets we're talking. Are we talking
reusing assets? This guy has shat on games for being the same and being different. There's no point asking a guy who's wishy-washy on it.
Talking visual, or are we talking gameplay? Right? Lots of fighting games reuse gameplay elements, which I guess you could consider an asset of a game. A lot of fighting games will reuse sprites / graphics. If you remember, let's just think of some recent examples.
Recent examples. Well, one that's very common is like the Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom days, back when they had sprites. They reused sprites with those.
Street Fighter 4, and then we had all of its later iterations, but then you had
But those weren't new games. Those were other
Street Fighter Cross Tekken, which reused a lot of the graphics of the Street Fighter characters, right? But what you got to realize is that this is nothing new. That this used to happen all the time back in the day, especially Capcom, one of the most egregious abusers.
Capcom. Dude, there was a time when Activision and Infinity Ward and all that was heavily criticized for reusing the same fucking engine among Call of Duty games. But Capcom is the one, okay.
A franchise such as Capcom versus SNK, where most of the sprites in the second game were actually the same sprites from the first game, and then only the new characters got new sprites, obviously, because they were brand new. But everyone else reused the exact same sprites. In fact, Zangief, if I'm remembering correctly, Zangief's sprite was reused so many times. It was reused in X-Men versus Street Fighter, then Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter, then Marvel versus Capcom, then Marvel versus Capcom 2, and I think even in Capcom versus SNK, I think those were all the same Zangief sprites. So we're talking like the same exact graphics reused in like 5.
And he's shitting on Capcom reusing sprites, but do you know how expensive animation is? If Capcom were to animate the entire cast, old and new, with new sprites, they probably would not be able to afford making more fighting games. That's kind of why a lot of companies have switched to 3D models, because they're cheaper to animate. That's why the SNK games, the King of Fighters 14, the SNK Heroines games look the way that they do, because it's cheaper to make 3D fighting games than 2D sprites, because you have to draw each animation. But okay.
6 games, okay? That's pretty crazy. I also remember this game, Capcom Fighting Jam, that used sprites from many different franchises, including games such as Darkstalkers and Street Fighter, and they were all reused. It wasn't like they redrew anything. It was pretty much all old-ass sprites.
I wish they made more, but no, Capcom can't do that.
It happens all the time. Is it acceptable? It depends. If a game really does feel like a mashup game...
No, I still want Capcom to make fighting games because I enjoy them. I enjoy them. I don't care.
Keep it together and the game plays like duty, then yeah, I guess that's annoying. And obviously, when you're paying money for a new game, you don't want to pay money for a game that looks identical to a game you've already played. You want something that at least new and fresh and effort went into, right? I mean, the Street Fighter Alpha series, oh my god, don't get me started on that. The Street Fighter Alpha series, like, never redrew sprites ever. Like, if we use the same sprite, any character who's a Street Fighter Alpha 1 still had the same exact animations as Street Fighter Alpha 3. And that's pretty bad, you know? That would be like saying the graphics of Street Fighter 1 are the same as graphics of Street Fighter 3 or Street Fighter 5.
But those are, like, completely different things, though. The Alpha series were kind of their own, like, series, almost. You know? That's why there's Street Fighter 3, and then there's Street Fighter 4. Alpha was kind of its own thing. But whatever.
Yeah, not so good.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Like, I'm on the fence. I've played games where it didn't really matter. I didn't really care what the game looked like as long as the game played fun. And then the other flip side of that is when you pay money for a new game, you want to get something, you know, that you feel like effort went into. See, I think that the real difference here is back in the day when all these graphics were reused constantly, you didn't pay for the game. You were just going to the arcade and plunking a quarter in. Versus now you're spending $60 to play these games, right? There is no more arcade experience. You have to buy that game outright in order to play it. So, I think maybe in the modern era, it doesn't make sense to be reusing assets so much as maybe back in the day it did.
It does make sense, whatever.
Okay, I don't know.
He doesn't know anything about animation and how much it costs.
My thoughts. Okay.
Okay.
So, Cucurino cheered.
Cucurino
was out soon, and news came out that Rockstar devs had to endure 100-hour work weeks for crunch in the last month. These games have been in development for 5 years. Do you think it was poor planning and scheduling for them to work this much before release? I hope this isn't common AAA in development. That's terrible, and the game should be...
It is common, unfortunately. It's just, you know, people don't talk about it.
Be delayed. Any job anywhere where you have to work 100 hours in 1 week is horrible. There's literally not a single excuse or justification that can tell me that a human needs to work 100 hours in 1 week to make something work. The bullshit. What that means is that the management of the company doesn't know what the fuck they're doing and is inefficient. And sorry, Rockstar, even though you put out amazing games, if anyone in your company worked 100 hours, you failed. Now, You failed. You failed if you overwork your workers? Well, okay. Came out and clarified that statement and said, oh, that was not every employee, and it was not mandatory. It was only like the upper echelon people who really wanted to put the final polish on the game. And they did it of their own volition. It was not forced upon them in anything. So basically, after they announced this as like, oh, we're touting that we worked a 100-hour work week. That's why the game's so good. And the media came back and said, are you fucking out of your mind? That's insane. No one should do that. Rockstar completely and utterly backpedaled. The bottom...
Kafka's, it is technically efficient, but, you know, these people are people. They're not slaves. You know, you kinda should give them normal hours. Just saying. I kind of think it is kind of shitty that Rockstar overwork their workers. It's no one should be treated like a slave when they go to work. Or that badly. I mean, you're already going to work. You're already putting the hours in. You don't need to work double than what you are doing. It's kind of unfair for the employee. But whatever.
Bottom line, folks, is very simple. Game developers need to unionize.
Game developers need to unionize. So when this was going on, his fan base had such great opinions on unions, and you can kind of tell they kind of don't understand how unions work. Unions, at least from my understanding, is that they kind of help employees like not get mistreated. And that's kind of an important thing because corporations should not get superpowers over the worker. Because, you know, they might get screwed out of a paycheck. They might get screwed out of benefits that they're entitled to. You know, whatever. You know, unions do serve a purpose. So his chat just fucking shat on unions the whole time because they think, oh, well, you know, people are getting paid to work, but most of these paychecks are based off of unions anyway, and they get paid well with unions. And without unions, then the workforce would suffer, and the workforce would probably not be motivated to work. And then you wouldn't get the games you want. You know, it's...
They need to unionize 100%. Because sadly, they are being abused, they're being mistreated, and after that article came out...
But it's just shitty hearing it from DSP when he told people that game developers should not should die in a fire. Oh, the people who made this game, I'm gonna help them kill themselves. Oh, this guy should be homeless for making this game. You know, it's kind of hard to take him seriously when he talks about how much he cares about the devs when he shat on them for many times. Dave's chat is right-wing children. Oh yeah, they're kind of the alt-right meme. Pretty much, DSP and DSP's chat are kind of the stereotype of what everyone complains about. They're both the alt-right straw man, like the people are like who think everyone that's conservative are Nazis. DSP and his chat kind of symbolize that, and they also symbolize the SJW PC cucks as well. So they kind of play both sides, you know. DSP kind of makes Anita's work, you know, cut out for her. You know, when Anita talks about sexism in video games, DSP is the proof of it. Yeah, but they work 100 hours fucking around in an office, probably on YouTube and Pornhub. Doesn't make it right. I mean, if they work 100 hours, it's just as bad. The argument isn't that it's just Rockstar doing the 100-hour work week, thus it's bad. It's just that 100-hour work weeks, no matter the company, is bad. No one's going after this because it's Rockstar. If this was McDonald's, if this was Walmart, if this was any office, they'd get the same amount of flack. I've seen the same criticism towards Toys R Us as well. So...
Numerous former employees of Rockstar came out and said, this is horseshit. We were forced to work something like 60 to 8-hour work weeks and basically told if you don't, you're fired.
For the most part, Kafkos, that is the case, but once they experience how bad it is, then they're going to probably unionize. They're probably going to form riots, protest, and do all of this stuff, and then it's going to shift a change. You know, a lot of people need to experience the shit before they can protest half the time. If you want change to happen, you kind of have to experience the shit and then find out how to change it. You know, that's kind of how I feel about it. Gamers must rise up.
So, yeah, they need to unionize. It's that simple. The game industry needs to unionize.
Hey, Zach.
People need to stop treating game development as, oh, it's just for the kiddies.
It's just for the kiddies. Now, this argument I don't quite get. He says, oh, people need to stop looking at games like it's for the kiddies. Game development's not for kiddies. Game development has adults working in there, dummy. And secondly, is he implying that if, let's say, that video games remained for kids, it's okay to make people work 100 hours? That's not okay either. No one should be working 100 hours, period. I just like how he unintentionally insinuated that if it was for kiddies, it's okay to overwork people. What?
You know, oh, it's just for the kiddies. You know, no, it's not anymore. It's not just for the kiddies.
So if it was for the kiddies, this would be okay? Are you fucking stupid? Okay, DSP, that's... Okay.
It's a serious business. It's the biggest business in the world. It makes more money than any other entertainment
No, if the argument was that they could not afford to pay them, but even then, I mean, you wouldn't be able to afford 100-hour work weeks then. Either way. This is dumb. This is the dumbest thing I heard in this particular pre-stream.
Music, anything like that, it makes more money than anything. So why the hell is it the only one? Think about this. In movies, music, television, there's unions and all of that.
Why but you know what's funny though? So in the latest Joker movie, apparently the crew did not allow the actors and the extras to use the bathroom, so they all peed and urinated in the subway. And now there's this whole investigation going on with the work conditions of that movie. Do you think that they're gonna say, well, guys, movies don't make a lot of money, so, it's okay. It's okay that they did not allow their workers to go to the bathroom. It's okay. We're not gonna investigate this because movies are not making as much money as video games, so we're gonna let this happen. Are you fucking dumb? I mean, usually you would assume the more the medium that's making the most money would get away with more shit. That's how you would usually think. But okay. But I guess no one cares about the actors having to pee in the subway and not use the bathroom is okay. Oh, okay.
Is there no union for video game development? It doesn't make any sense. All right, there needs to
because a lot of companies and CEOs like to keep their money and they like to screw over employees. That's why there's this whole thing again. That's why there's like issues with the upper 1% and a lot of these corporate chills going around. You know, it's corporations are usually not your friend for many reasons.
Be a union. Just saying, there needs to be a union to protect these people.
Kasune Neku, they couldn't even piss in a sink, dude. They couldn't even go to a bathroom. They were stuck in the subway car. They couldn't use the bathroom, so they just peed out the window.
From being abused during game development. We're hearing too many. I mean, do we just have...
And there were also accusations about James Cameron, even back in the Titanic days of filming, where they were talking to this actress who was in Misery, and she was saying, well, and they were asking her, oh, so what do you think of James Cameron? And the only thing that she said about James Cameron was, oh, he's a very smart director, or he's very creative, and they cut immediately after that. Americans can technically sue, but a lot of people pay for silence. Or that these people are afraid to not being able to get a job again, so they stay quiet. It's a very, very tricky thing. You know, it's... You know, a lot of people saying, like, well, these people should not take the paycheck to stay silent. They should sue the director for doing this. But then they would tell you immediately, if I do sue them, then other directors will not hire me. So, you know, it's a system that's kind of set up against the people. It's very, very, very tricky, and it's very hard. It's hard for both sides of the fence. It's just kind of tricky. You know, it's like, do you want them to get a job, to stay silent and get a job, or speak up and not get a job again? It's tough. It's tough.
Had the Telltale horror story, right? Telltale Games, people saying they were working horrendous overage of hours to rush out these episodes of these episodic games, getting nothing for it, no paid overtime, no rewards, nothing. Then they get fired with no severance pay.
You could say that anything is easier than compared to other countries. Like, I could say that I'm homeless, but at least I'm not in Africa, or at least I'm not, dead. I mean, we shouldn't really compare ourselves to other countries. We should try to make it better for we should try to make everything good for people. Like, that's like saying, well, let's take away everyone's healthcare. At least you have a house, right? It's like, yeah, but I would like to have healthcare too. I don't really agree with that kind of comparison stuff because you could kind of, because then you could just say, well, I'll give you $10 an hour, but at least you're not getting $1 an hour. Oh, okay. So I don't agree with that mentality either. It's just kind of dumb because then you could just do dumb shit and then just say, well, at least it's not this. Well, no shit.
Pay, with no notice. Enough is enough. I mean, they need to unionize. They do. They need to stand up for themselves and say, no, we're not going to work anymore. You're not going to get, you're seriously not going to get any kind of quality game development talent from us unless you go through the union and treat us like humans. Because at this point we're hearing so many horrible stories about mistreatment of employees that enough is enough. That's at least my opinion.
Comrade Phil.
Okay. Eternal Napalm did 100-bit cheers. I've been loving Blackout mode so far. It's fun and fluid. My only complaint is armor can get ridiculous. Zombies is fun as hell this year too. You'll love the themes and arena map. All right, thank you, Eternal Napalm. Alrighty then, 28 has resubbed for the 6th month in a row, earning themselves the Golden Crown chat badge. Thank you very much, alrighty then, for 6 months of ongoing sub support. I appreciate that. Sias Vise cheered. It says Activision announced that Black Ops 4 is the best-selling Day 1 release on PlayStation Store in history, but now it's come out that physical sales were massively down and overall may have not sold as much as World War II.
But didn't the physical kind of die down because it had a lot of issues? Okay. Don't be like Phil and tell me it's hard. It's a hard job. Wait, what? So that seems like a lot of people would be happy to have an easy job. Making games, getting paid. Making games is not easy. I'm no. Playing games, that's different. But making games, you have to code. You have to iron out the bugs in it. You have to fucking code. It's not easy. I'm sorry. It's not an easy job. It's a job. There are harder jobs out there, but we might as well say everything's easy at this point. Being president is easier than being a brain surgeon. So should the president then why is Congress getting the big bucks? Congress should be paid minimum wage. All they do is sit in a room, dude. Come on. I mean, they should just get paid whatever. I mean, I don't think the argument is that game developers should be paid as much as a fucking congressman. I think the argument is that they should not be treated like garbage. Coding into the game is very easy. Oh yeah, well I'm gonna ask a coder, dude. Pressing buttons on a laptop is so fucking hard. Okay, Neo, if you're talking about Let's Plays and you're talking about streaming like DSP, that's different. That's not hard work. I agree with you there. But I'm saying, coding a game and developing a game is completely different than what DSP does. I feel like I'm just gonna get into an argument over this. Over something like this. Don't go full retard. You're doing well. Oh god, I feel like you're memeing me out, dude. I feel like you're memeing me out. God damn it. Fell for the bait. I fell for it. I fell for the marketing scheme.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course. Because this is going to happen with every game now.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to have a massive decline in physical sales.
But why would you buy a physical disc of a multiplayer-only game? Fight us, Tio. Oh, I'll fight you. Come face me on Skullgirls. I'll fight you there. No working is in a Rockstar office. Ugh.
It's just going to happen. Most games now, especially as internet gets better, are going to be digital releases.
But why would you do that when companies like Comcast are going to start gouging you for fucking prices now? I kind of don't trust corporations with internet. I kind of don't trust Comcast. I don't trust that they're not going to throttle people's internet. I kind of don't trust them. They kind of already did that with their mobile brand of internet. I kind of feel like that in a few years, we're going to see the throttling of our own internet. So I don't think digital is going to boom as much. Unless, I don't know. But I don't think physical is going anywhere.
buy the disc for Call of Duty Black Ops 4, there's only like 100 megabytes on the disc. I'm not exaggerating. I know because someone told me. I think it was Timbo Slice told me. I bought the game. I brought it home, and there was only 100 megabytes on the disc. I had to download the whole game off the internet. So when you're buying the physical disc, you're not even getting the game. It's just a placeholder for you to download off the internet anyway. The era of physical.
But that's not like all the other games, though. But whatever.
Is over. It really is. It's just that it's a relic is holding out because some people love to physically collect the discs. You know what I mean? But overall, it's basically a bygone thing. Like, as our internet gets better and better,
it's not a bygone. The reason why physical is not going anywhere is because not everyone has amazing internet, and people like to own a physical thing that they have. I mean, like, for movies and TV show, for example, a lot of people just buy the Blu-ray physically because they get the best quality out of it. Yeah, you could stream a movie, you could buy it on iTunes, but you're not going to get the true HD quality of it. You know, it might get close to HD, but you're not going to get real HD as you would on a disc. If I offered to pay you good money to sit in a comfy office or at home and draw for 100 hours a week, would you complain? If I could not take breaks, then probably I would complain about it. I mean, art is kind of, like, I like art, but it is kind of challenging at times, and I do need breaks from it. So I can't necessarily say that I'd be willing to sit for 100 hours straight doing art. I would need a break. I mean, it's work. Art's not easy either. I mean, art is fun and all, but it's not easy.
Everything's going to be digital, especially with the new ginormous day one patches and the fact that these games come out with issues and they need to be patched.
But what does patching have to do with discs? Or whatever. Breaks are by law. What's the farthest you've ever got with a girl? Man. I don't know. My relationships don't really last that long. To be honest, I had shitty experience with girls, to be honest, because what would happen would be that these girls that would go out with me would be they would be kind of like either out of a relationship with another guy or their relationship was like either on break or whatever, and then they would go back to them. So my relationships were never really lasting. It's kind of shitty, and I kind of and to get it's a little, I'm a little low key pissed off at people who did that to me. I'm kind of low key mad at them, but at the same time I'm just like, whatever, fuck it, I don't give a fuck anymore. So what can I say? I have a shit. Okay. We're getting to personal laundry territory. I'll just say that I kind of just, they didn't last a long time, and I kind of don't care about them as much anymore. Whatever.
The physical disc is dead, and it sucks for those who are collectors or like the ability to. I just want to pop the disc in and play the game. It's gone. That era of gaming is over. But I absolutely do love how they get the opportunity to lie. Oh, it's the best-selling PlayStation digital game ever. Yeah, but no one bought the game in person. No one bought the disc.
Wait, what?
So it's really a trade-off. I don't care about best-selling digital game. I care about overall sales. Give me those numbers. Oh, we refuse.
Okay.
Okay, then. So basically, you have a no positive announcement at all, right?
I don't know.
Okay, then. Anyway, moving on. Daniel Swag Studio said that they released another statement clarifying that they said people didn't understand. We obviously didn't expect everyone else to work this way across the whole company. We have senior people who work very hard purely because they're passionate about a project and otherwhere particular, and we believe that passion.
He really cared about the developers in Rockstar. He really cared about it. A guy cheers again. Okay.
The games that were released by the I already talked about that. Thank you, Swaggins.
Thank you, Swaggins.
Fuck you. Nobody did 100-bit cheers. Says, yo, Phil, I'm super stoked. It's less than 10 days until Red Dead Redemption 2. How do you feel about the campaign? Allegedly going to be approximately 60 hours long. SARS has been asked before. I have no feelings. I'm going to do it as I always do. I'm going to play the game at face value, enjoy it. It is going to be my main focus probably for no lie about a week. More than likely for about a week, I'll be playing it as my main gameplay stream.
God damn it.
To see, you know, we can get like
30
plus.
I cut my haircut thinking that it wouldn't get caught in the tape anymore.
Amazing and see how far we are into the game at that point before I decide, okay, maybe I've played it a ton now. Let's now mix it up with other stuff, right? Like I said, it's the one major overhyped release of the year, and it's basically the game everyone's waiting for. So I'm excited, and that's it. I don't have any feelings past that because guess what? I don't care. I just play it and I judge it for myself. I don't believe the hype. I don't believe any. I have seen zero gameplay out of it. I'm serious. I've not seen a single gameplay trailer on purpose because I don't want to fucking spoil myself on a game. I just want to play it and enjoy it. I think in the modern era, people far too much now spoil the shit out of themselves on new releases. I don't need to know the first full 3 fucking hours of the game because
I don't need to know the first 3-4 hours of the game. But come watch my stream of Red Dead Redemption 2 when I play the first 3-4 hours of the game. Okay.
IGN and other outlets played it and spoiled it all over the internet. I don't need to know every gameplay mechanic. I don't need to know anything. I just want to play the fucking game and enjoy it. I don't want to, you know. That's like, oh, I want to see a movie, but I already heard about the entire plot of the fucking movie before I went to see it. Well, then why'd you even go see it?
Maybe I will do.
So that's what I mean. I'm not going to do that. I've been paying any attention. I'm excited for it, absolutely, but I'm not going to go overboard. Okay. And then Eternal Napalm Cheer also said, yes, the story will be 60 hours long. Okay. Swaggins just cheered. They showed off more Red Dead Redemption 2 gameplay a few weeks ago, and it looks really dynamic. You can dirty your clothes, and if you don't change your shower, mud will dry on you and stuff. And I also wonder how many people will play in first person since it will be included from the start. Thank you, Swaggins.
Thank you, Swaggins. Well, I'm sorry. I love Phil so much, man. Oh, I'm gonna give him more money so he can keep cucking my cheers, dude. Oh, man. Oh God.
T-Dub's cheered. He says, I got a laugh reading the comments of people complaining about your Halloween setup. I think it looks great.
Oh, yeah. It's a kick, man.
What the hell do they expect you? You only have a tiny little space to fill on camera. They expect a life-size Dracula and Fog with hired zombies to play as actors. The people who are criticizing it are assholes.
They're assholes, dude. So he made it a tier 2 sub goal to decorate his office for Halloween. He gets the money, and all he gets is toys and lights. He got a projector, didn't want to use it. Yeah, we're the assholes, yeah. Not the guy who took all the money and gave the most minimum he could, right?
No one legitimately is going to criticize a few lights that I set up in my office for a little bit of a festive atmosphere for a holiday. And it's not like I was saying
Halloween's not really a holiday, as it's just a day. Whatever.
I'm directly using the income from subs to finance all of these decorations. It's nothing like that. It was just a fun thing to say, okay, let's do a sub goal. If we get the sub goal, I'll do something silly in the office.
But you got the money for the sub goal. Like, what?
To celebrate the holiday.
Then why bother making it a tier 2 sub goal then?
Right? But you're right. People are just assholes. They were going to criticize it no matter what. If I did have human actors walking around as zombies during my gameplay, they would still criticize it anyway. Because they're shitheads. They exist solely to shit on things. That's why they're called shitheads.
Yep.
So ignore the shitheads.
Yeah, ignore it. It's not like that, you know, when you put money into something, you would expect something. You know, if let's say that I made $300 on Patreon, people would probably expect me to have a mic and maybe a green screen or something, but, you know, okay, it is what it is. Whoops.
Okay. Science Vice Cheers says, we'll be playing Call of Cthulhu on PS4. It's out the day before Halloween, so it seems like a perfect game to play. Last time I checked, it didn't have a release date, and I checked just like a week or two ago on PlayStation Network, and it did not have a release date at all. So unless that's updated recently, I don't think it's coming out the day before Halloween. However, the games I'm playing on Halloween are dependent on PlayStation Network, and did not have a release.
If you put the federal government in charge of the Sahara Desert in 5 years, there'd be a shortage of sand. And it's a pretty good cheer. Graze your dream, totally worth 1K bits.
State at all. So unless that's updated recently, I don't think it's coming out the day before Halloween. However, the games I'm playing on Halloween are dependent on what people nominate, which they're working on right now. In fact, this Sunday, I'm going to turn their nominations into a poll that they'll then vote on for about a week and a half to determine what games I'll be playing on Halloween. It's out of my hands. I am not choosing the games, the patrons are. So I keep explaining to people how important it is for you guys to become patrons. You don't seem to understand.
Get a load of this.
That these big, ginormous events that will get hundreds or thousands of viewers on stream.
Thousands. What Patreon event had thousands of viewers? I can't think of any. Not even his 10-year anniversary stream. Not even his 10-year anniversary stream.
For 7 + 8 hours, right, is determined by like a small handful of people. If you pledge $5 or more to my Patreon, you have these capabilities. And people take that shit for granted.
Takes it for granted. You take something that you have to pay for granted. Wow.
It's not a big deal. It's a huge deal.
It's not a
It's
big
a
deal.
Huge deal. Oh, I want to see Phil play this game. Okay, why didn't you pledge $5 and become a patron, right? You could have had that. You could have seen me play it. But people just take it for granted and think that like it's not worth it, when in reality it's one of the biggest assets you can have if you want to be an interactive part of my stuff and see me play certain things. You gotta become a patron.
You gotta give me money,
Samantha
okay?
Birmingham was gifted a tier 3 sub by Tutankhamun. So congratulations to Samantha.
Oh, look. Now, a lot of people really fell for Tut's gimmick. Oh, I'm done supporting Phil. I'm never gonna support Phil ever again. Okay. Yeah, man. Tut will never support DSP ever again.
And thank you to Tutankhamun yet again for the support. Came in and was actually being, quite nice, chatting it up earlier. And he's gone for the day, so he's going to sleep or whatever. But thank you, Tutankhamun, for the support. Appreciate that. Impact.
Really support that. Do you really talk to me and you validated my feelings about Twitch and sucked my dick? It was really good, Tug. You're amazing. Oh, Tug, man. Okay.
King did a 50-bit cheer, and he says, not staying around since I'm behind in my own run of 2K19, but I'll be here for Blackout. Also, if you were a wrestler, what would your theme be? I see you as a Quiet Riot type of man. No, I have that theme from Rod. You call my name. That's my 100-bit cheer. He says, Vietnamese Vladimir Putin says, Phil, are you aware that Paul Allen, the co-founder of Microsoft, passed away at 65? Well, first of all, it would be pretty much impossible to not know since you've been spamming the stream chat all morning with this message. I don't know what kind of a reaction.
Oh, hot chat. Do you see this? Do you see this? Oh my god. Hold on. We're gonna take a little detour. I did not expect this, guys. Let's go to Twitch. Come on, load Twitch. Come on. Backend is unhealthy. What? Huh? Can I even visit? Okay. What the fuck? What was that about? What's going on? Is he banned? Okay, no.
I have one ambition, one true path I must follow as Keno.
I want to see.
To learn all ways of the fist and break all who would.
Oh, let's just go to the archive.
You guys and just chill and have fun, and you guys.
From that bed.
Oh man, look at him, look at his phone. Deep into the phone. He really cares about this game. Huge fan, by the way.
Ancient mechanisms.
Shout out to DJ Sandex who did a 200-bit cheer. Thank you. You're the top cheerer for today.
Uh-oh.
Sandex.
Holy shit, I see what God DSP triggered. That, the new face of creation said no interaction. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Fine work, Nadai.
We're gonna lower the quality. I think the quality's fucking up.
It looks like it's receiving water from
There's a quiet sub count. He really cares about the story.
But where is this going to?
Come on.
My lord?
Let us go to the tower, Nadai.
Who's your second most favorite middle porn star? I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my god, why is this chopping up?
Lord Kano, this is... Huh? A moment. They that rest here shall be healed, born anew and uplifted, as God of the world to come. Upon
Elizirda survived. What does that mean? Whatever.
Payload.
What?
What incident? Uh-oh.
Nadai. Use this water and electricity to build a grand city.
What about you, Lord Keno?
My powers to
Oh,
protect.
come on.
Okay, makes sense. I don't know how the hell he founded a whole
Oh, there you
city around
go.
this by himself, though.
I am a bot, Kappa face.
Really? I never knew all this.
Yeah, why are you even talking about that? Jesus, grow up. This guy literally made a fap joke before. Multiple times. New Face of Creation brings up, why are you talking about that? Grow up. Okay.
Why are you trying to help?
Shitty dicks, right?
Even if you wanted her love,
I don't think he says anything, I guess.
it wouldn't be enough. You'd never risk the world for the sake of your emotions. Answer me, Rao. What stake do you have in Yuria's life?
More than you know.
Oh, now he's invested in the story, dude.
The greatest art of
Matt.
100 and enough to one and big. Guard them. I need Nanto Seiken's air.
Okay.
The final key.
So I guess he doesn't say anything.
What's this? Item box guy.
Item box guy, dude. Alright. That was a fun field trip. I thought it was gonna be something different. Man, I was wrong. Feels bad, man.
You're expecting from me. I have no ties to corporate Microsoft. I don't know anything about Paul Allen. So I honestly don't know what you expect me to say besides rest in peace, Paul Allen, I guess.
Then just say rest in peace, Paul Allen. You could just say, oh, rest in peace, Paul Allen. You don't have to be like, oh my god, what do I have to say about him? I don't know who he is. What is this? Okay.
I don't know what you're trying to get out of me. There you go, you got it. Now,
Why was he so fucking, paranoid over that cheer? Paul Allen died? Guys, I don't know who he is. What are you trying to get out of me? What are you trying to get out of me? What? Just say rest in peace. Why was he so paranoid about that tweet, about that cheer? But then a guy earlier cheers about fucking Saudi Arabia. Oh, well apparently, this is going on in our politics, dude. No politics, though. Paul Allen died? What are you trying to get out of me, man?
Now we can move on.
Now we can
Thank
move
you to
on.
TM52 Twitch who cheered. He says, "Good morning, Phil. How's your stream going? Isn't shoddy development practice the video game business is used to cut down on costs for decades? How can we fault them for doing what makes naked economic sense to them, even though it it appears grossly unethical to us consumers?"
Yeah, we should applaud companies for treating people like shit. Yeah, that's a great way to live by. You know, imagine if you worked at a company and they treat you like shit, and everyone around you says, "Hey, man, it's what they do, man. It's how they make money. Deal with it." Yeah, what a great world, right? Okay.
Or rather, are companies and developers getting away with this shit because it's a way of consistently cutting down costs?
Oh yeah, driving people to work 100 hours is not gonna, make them want to get paid overtime, right? No, of course not. Okay.
Just thinking like bankers. My comment cut off. Sorry. No, I totally understand what you're saying, and you're right. Abuse the people. Instead, this is the problem with game development. All right.
It's just game development that has this issue. No other business abuses their employees, right?
Go and look at how a movie is made. If you look at how a television show or even how a music album is cut, they're all very professional. Everyone gets paid.
Everyone's professional. Yeah, like the extras in the Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix. They weren't allowed to use the bathroom. Very professional. Not at all are they under investigation of workplace conditions. No way. No, shh. We don't talk about that. Movies don't make as much as games do. Okay, so it's okay for them to do it. Okay.
Everyone gets treated properly because of unionization. Unions have come out over the years and said, no, we're not going to have people treated like shit and only have a very small amount of people get all the money. We need to have it fair. We need fair treatment of workers, not that they're being completely abused and overworked. And it took a long time, but all those things unionized, and now it's a different situation.
Yeah, there's no workplace condition issues with movies. No way, man. The sexual harassment that's been going on never happened. That's not a workplace violation either. They have unions, right? Yeah, I mean every job is perfect. Every job that has unions never abuses their workers, dude. That never happens. Okay.
Gaming has not. Even though gaming is the biggest entertainment medium on planet Earth, they have not unionized yet. I can't imagine why. But they need to. They seriously fucking need to. Because there's just too many horror stories now. Okay?
Too many.
And unless...
2 known stories have come out. Too many. Too many, guys. There could be even worse that we don't even know about. Okay.
People stand up for their own rights. They will be
ridiculously
abused. It's been
I don't know, man. That's a good question.
It's a symptom of capitalism in America. Because in capitalism, it's everyone trying to get ahead for themselves. And it's this weird belief that if everyone just looks out for only themselves, that somehow everyone else will benefit overall.
That's not really how capitalism works. Capitalism is a flawed system. It's a decent system. I mean, it could be better. I mean, what system can't be better?
Listen, I'm certainly not any kind of political science, scholar or anything. Doesn't seem like it makes sense to fucking me. Maybe just because I have too much common sense. I don't know.
I have too much common sense. Gotta drink himself off there.
But yeah, these companies will eat you fucking alive, chew you up, spit you out, take everything you have, and then run with the money they made on your efforts. Trust me, I know about that from the company that I worked with for 5 years that overworked the shit out of me, trained me to do this high-level work, used me to completely redesign their interior process.
Hey, it's how they get ahead, DSP. You should be happy. You should be fine with it. Why doesn't this fan say that? Oh no, since this happened to random strangers that work at Rockstar, that's okay, man. Rockstar does what Rockstar does. But DSP, he can't be overworked, guys. He's our special little prince here. His fans are so fucking dumb.
And then fucking laid me off. After I did all the work and never paid me for it,
well,
they laid me off.
The dumb ones are the most especially dumb.
So trust me, I know all about that. Okay. Crazy Dream did a 1,000-bit cheers as if you put the federal government in charge of the Sahara Desert in 5 years, there'd be a shortage of sand. Wow. Well, I guess Crazy Dream doesn't really like the federal government. However, as you guys know,
no one likes the federal government, TBH. Whoops.
This is not a political stream at all.
Not a political stream, but I read your cheer anyway. Sound good?
I usually don't talk politics, and if I do, I keep it to a minimum. This is a case where I'm gonna, exempt myself from any kind of comment here on the stream.
Oh, you'll exempt yourself from this comment, but not the comment about Saudi Arabia, how they tortured a journalist. Won't talk about Kanye eating dinner with Trump. Won't talk about the Sahara Desert and how the federal government would make a shortage of sand. Oh, but a journalist that got tortured? Let me talk about that. As I said earlier, where the fuck is this fucking compass at? Oh yeah, and he's dead now too, but that's okay. He can talk about that. But fucking Kanye West and the Sahara Desert, can't talk about it. Too political, dude.
All right, TM52 Twitch cheered again. He says, that's the practice that video game businesses use to cut down on costs for decades. Will they be unlikely to unionize if they believe there is a profit? I believe that cutting corners is too established to be resolved so easily. What do you think, Phil, is their competition against those who do these practices? I mean, simply put, if everyone in the video game industry who's talented says we refuse to work unless we unionize, then they're fucked. Because these guys do rely on a talent pool.
However, though, they can always hire other people that will stay quiet. I mean, in order for a protest to work, everyone has to be on board with it.
They do. They need to rely on about, how many people out there? A couple thousand who do all the quality work for game development. And if they just said, fuck you, we're going to unionize and we're not working.
But you know what would be funny? If DSP found out how animation industry operates, he would blow his mind. There's a lot of animation studios, especially in Japan, that have terrible work conditions. Like, awful. A1 Studios is like notoriously bad with their animators. So, okay.
Unionize, then guess what? Industry will be on hold until they unionize, you know what I mean? Until they accept these unions. And this has been done with many other industries before. And yeah, it's not easy, but, you know, again, it has to happen or you're going to keep having abuse, right?
Yeah, because all we need is unions that will clear the problem, right? That's all we need.
All right, Hulk Hogan has tipped me $10 and says, what you going to do when the Hulkster runs wild on you? I guess Hulk Hogan wants to make a special guest appearance today on my WWE stream. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but thank you for the $10 tip regardless, Hulkster. I appreciate that. Hope you're having fun down in Miami. I think he lives in Miami. Actually, I take that back. He lives on a beach, but I can't remember which beach in Florida. All right, anyway. Game Boy XP cheers. He says, yesterday was my birthday. I had a chocolate cake. What kind of cake do you like? Chocolate cake. Like, you hit it right on the head. That's my favorite, chocolate cake. So, happy birthday to Game Boy XP. And Judicious Echoes just did 100-bit cheers. Says, you don't want the gaming industry to unionize. It would homogenize and further corporatize the entire industry.
The industry's already corporatized. They're all corporations, dumbass. What?
Cake. So, happy birthday to Game Boy XP. And Judicious Echoes just did 100-bit cheers. Says, you don't want the gaming industry to unionize. It would homogenize and further corporatize the entire industry. Small developers would be entirely fucked and be forced to join companies like EA. It's a terrible idea.
What? Okay. I'm sure he's trolling with that. That's kind of silly, but whatever.
Okay, so then let's just keep pumping out these horrible rushed games that are pieces of shit on a yearly basis, have people completely overworked and mistreated.
So Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to be a terrible game then. Oh, wait, what?
And keep hearing these fucking horror stories from the industry.
We won't be hearing these horror stories because companies probably are, like, kind of pushing them down and silencing them. Whatever.
You can't have it both ways, you know? Like, Honestly, you can't. So you're telling me that once television, music,
and the stream
movies
DOI,
unionized, there was never anything good that ever came out of them ever again? Is that what you're telling me, Judicious Echoes? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. All right, everyone. So, looks like that is it so far for shout-outs. What I would like to do here, I would like to... Hold on. Wait a minute. Week. In 10th place, a tie for 6th. The loudest fart just resubbed. Okay. Also, Battlefield 9000 just did a $1 tip and said there's a huge supply of various artists and developers for every position in the gaming industry. The competition is so dense, it's common practice to work up to 100 hours per week for peanuts.
Wait, what?
Battlefield 9000 just did a $1 tip and said there's a huge supply of various artists and developers for every position in the gaming industry. The competition is so dense, it's common practice to work up to 100 hours per week for peanuts. But the point is quality of work. That's the point. If you want the best of the best, you've got to pay for it, right? You have to. And right now, because there's no union, right, what you have is this situation where you can get the quality of work for peanuts. Go ahead, bring in the noobs who don't know what they're doing.
The noobs.
And you try to get them to work 100-hour work weeks of any kind of quality of fucking work when you can't even get your goddamn game to work at all.
What's going on?
Then you're gonna
here?
realize, oh shit, we gotta pay people and actually treat them well to get quality of work. Right now we don't have that because there's nothing to protect the rights of the people who are good at what they do. Okay, trust me, you're not gonna get high quality games coming out of someone who's just who never even worked on a game before. Oh shit, let's get them to work on this AAA game. Yeah, good luck. You know what I mean? That's what happens eventually. Games coming out of someone who's just who never even worked on a game before. Oh shit, let's get them to work on this AAA game. Yeah, good luck. You know what I mean? That's what happens eventually. But
well, people gotta start somewhere.
Again, people are gonna argue either way. They are, and I'm not gonna harp on this. But if you want the human rights,
I'm not gonna harp on this. I'm not gonna take a stand, dude.
Abuse to stop, you gotta unionize. It's just it. Okay.
Yeah, the abuse will stop once you unionize, right? No one abuses power even after the unions, right? Wait a second.
All right.
All right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for all of your support here on the pre-stream. I think it is now time to jump back into WWE. What do you guys think? Guess what we get to do? We get to buy more packs.
Oh man, he loved those packs.
Apprehensive. I was feeling very, uncertain of the future, but now I'm getting that groove back, getting that vibe back. I'm ready for fun stuff. I hope you guys are ready too, because it's gonna be popping on stream every single day.
Popping on stream,
so dude. Going on. All right, that's really it, guys.
We get that groove
thanks for watching
back.
the weekly preview. Without further ado,
getting the vibe back.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, what I want to do is watch that weekend preview ending and just kind of do a video on that, but I have to go to the bathroom, dude, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna do some stuff here, so
try to take the glint out your neighbor's eye. But a serious girl made a rich and poor. You're gonna reap just what you sow. Don't tell that long-tongued liar. Don't tell that midnight rider. Tell the gambler, the rambler, the backbiter. Tell them that Almighty's gonna cut them down. Tell them that Almighty's gonna cut them down. You may run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Tell me God Almighty's gonna cut you down. Tell me God Almighty's gonna cut you down. Some people go to church and signify, try to make a date with the neighbor's wife. But let me tell you this one thing: you better leave these women alone. For one of these days, you mark my words, you think that buddy's done gone to work. You reach up there, you're gonna slap on the door. That's all, brother, you slap no more. You may run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time. Tell me God Almighty's gonna cut you down. Tell me God Almighty's gonna cut you down. Go tell that long-tongued liar. Go tell that midnight rider. Tell the gambler.
Sometimes when I lose my way, and I get up and I get down, we rely on one another. 'Cause you're my bro, not my brother. That's right, brother. Listen up one time. Hey, bro. Hit that guitar, brother. Sometimes when I lose my way, I get up and hell I get down. We rely on one another. Listen up, 'cause you're my bro. You ain't my brother.
Hello, I'm back. I'm back, everyone. Hopefully, I do not get copyright blocked using the Batman theme, dude. I don't know how strict they are with it. I know, like, the Pillows is, unfortunately. But, hopefully, you know, whoever does, the animated series is this bad, you know? There was a, Tevin stream, but I think he went offline because, of his bitrate or something. So, let's watch this. Just in case the, is there anything going on that I should know about in DSP chat? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think anything happened. Oh, it is what it is. If they did a fusion dance, Tevin would have lighter skin. I'm getting that groove back. I'm getting that vibe back. Streams are back. Streams are popping. By the way, guys, I do have text-to-speech, dude. Alright, I'm gonna try and get a, okay. God, it's not sure if I do this, right? Okay. So I'm gonna put it live. Green highlight. Dead? No, that's not a good name. Bad news, everyone. The weekend preview died, and I just found out. Yeah, I'll keep that. Yeah. So let's get this show on the road and start this fucking vid. Sound good? Sound good to me. All right. So I did not do a video on this, which is kind of sad. They kind of liked the weekend preview. It was like my only like thing I had that I was like, oh man, I will be able to do a video on it, man. But now I can't do a video on it. Feels bad, man. But you know, I think. But there's really nothing going on because he did the lazy vlog, so I'm gonna just expand the best girl. Her name is Hijiri. She's from Follicular Alternative. Oh my god, I almost butchered that. I'm gonna make her face big because I think this sums up my emotion to the news that he canceled the weekend preview.
Alright, what is going on, everyone? DSP here, and
right.
I wanted to make a quick video here for my vlogging channel, The King of Hate Vlogs, so you guys know exactly what's happening. For those of you who maybe only watch my vlogs, which I know...
So this was back when he couldn't make AdSense, and he kind of gave people the lie of, oh, I guess I'll cancel the weekend preview so I could do double streams on Sunday, man. Yeah, I'll do that. He only did it one day. He only did a double stream on Sunday for one day, and then never did it again. So he kind of found a way to trick people into thinking that he'll do double streams, just so that he wouldn't do double streams on Sundays, and he'll have a free time off on Sunday night. But he's so busy, dude.
For a fact, is a very, very, very small percentage of you guys and gals out there. I know that many people who watch my vlogs go ahead and watch other stuff. Either you're watching my videos on demand of gameplay over on places like either DSP Gaming or now KO Gaming on YouTube. Or you're watching my live streams over on Twitch on my Dark Side Phil channel, right? Very, very few of you guys who actually watch my vlogs only watch my vlogs, and I know that for a fact.
He knows for a fact.
And, you know, recently with a lot of different things that have been changing on YouTube, you know, sadly, DSP Gaming, very few of you guys who actually watch my vlogs only watch my vlogs, and I know that for a fact.
How does he know that for a fact?
And, you know, recently with a lot of different things that have been changing on YouTube, you know, sadly, DSP Gaming getting demonetized and a lot of other stuff. I found myself trying to prioritize my time. And one of the many things that I think that I've been doing now for a while that I really feel at this point has become redundant in the year of 2018 are these weekend preview videos. Now,
why are these redundant? If anything, his pre-streams are redundant. His pre-streams have just become the same shit, the same artwork, the same speech every day. His pre-streams are way more monotonous than the fucking weekend previews. At least the weekend preview, you could get at least something out of them, but whatever.
Now, the weekend preview is one of the very first series that I ever did. I used to do weekend preview videos before I ever even was using Twitter as a way to talk to you guys, okay? This is way before that era. It was early days of YouTube, 2008, 2009, 2010, when the weekend preview was huge, and every time I put it out, it was getting like 20, 30,000 views. People were really interested to know what games I was playing in a week, and etc. Keep in mind, back then, things were very different. It was a very different era where I would go to GameStop to buy the new games in the morning. I would unbox those games, upload the unboxing videos to my YouTube channel. Then I would play the game all day offline, you know, recording locally, and then I would upload those videos to YouTube. So in general, back then, my schedule never really changed. On the fly, there really rarely would be any adjustments. It would be, okay, on Sunday, I could tell you guys exactly what you were going to expect in the next week. I would film the weekend preview and release it, and you guys would then know, okay, Monday through Friday and even Saturday, here's what Phil's putting out, right? Things aren't
Right.
like that anymore. Now you guys know, primarily I'm a live streamer on Twitch, not a YouTuber. YouTube is my secondary thing where I just do every once in a while a vlog, or, you know, I back up my gameplay videos on YouTube, but I don't actively make
Why do you back up your videos on YouTube? You don't. You whatever.
content for this website anymore. It's all basically archives of the things that I do on stream. And what I found is that less and less and less and less people really care about the weekend preview. If you look at just solid
Dave
views
on the
numbers
fly
of
was
the
a good
last
idea.
year, they've dwindled dramatically. Okay, and the weekend preview and basically anything on this channel, my vlogging channel, makes nothing. You know, it's not like this. It makes me any money. It doesn't. It makes me like a couple.
No, I said this a few days. Around the time that this meme was going around about, the weekend vlogging channel is fan service, and I've said numerous times, every time something becomes fan service, he fucking hates it. He kills it. Anything that's fan service, he kills it. Oh, YouTube streams are fan service. He tried to kill YouTube streaming. Then he went to Twitch and that took off. DSP tries, it's fan service, man. DSP tries it's fan service. They make nothing on it. Doesn't do it anymore. Oh, the weekend preview, it's fan service. Well, end of that. So every time he says something is fan service, death is around the corner. He doesn't like doing fan service for free. Hates it.
$dollars a day, if that. So there's really no reason for me to be focusing on this channel and actively, you know, taking time out of my schedule when I could be doing other productive stuff to be making
Like
content.
what? Like what do you do? All the work you do is on stream. What do you do behind the camera? Okay, you upload videos. Okay, that takes like what, an hour? Well, less than an hour. I'll say less than an hour. Probably less than 30 minutes. Okay. You pay bills, but you can do that digitally, and he probably does that during his fucking stream. You know when he does this a lot when he's on stream? When he does that, he's doing his fucking bills. I guarantee you, when he's on his fucking phone, he's doing his bills. He's checking his bank statements. He's checking his statements. He's doing all that on stream. I guarantee it. There's no way. Like, the only time I go on my phone is if I'm checking my email, if I need to check my email, if I'm expecting something in email, or whatever. So I know that's probably what he's doing. I guarantee he's doing his bills during his streams. There's no way he's doing them off camera, even though it's on autopay, as someone said. I mean, like, just look at that one stream. I don't think anyone caught it. Wait, maybe I can get it. Maybe. Let's find out.
Hello.
Let's see. We might have to scroll down a bit. I think it was the first Ask Reed video. I think.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm playing on a taking it. Maybe it won't, right? One tick of. All right. Good there. I wonder if I can right now. Does it here?
Where is it?
I can't click on. Here's of you to start. Sorry about that. Come back up there. Looks like we got some new kind of a loading symbol, right? I'm gonna.
Come on. Let's. Okay, it should be a part where it's idle for a long fucking time. Oh, don't tell me it's not in this video.
What the hell, man? Alright. Okay, and what's this? A broken bow. Enough waiting for Ubisoft Club. Completely crashed.
So I know he said something about taking money. I don't know
Alright,
if
here
it
we
was
go.
in this. Yeah, blocking his head.
Shit.
Whoops.
Potion. My poor Halloween stab.
Things for you later. This bit will let me know magical objects.
Operation mode, but
Start.
too late, baby.
Oh God.
Okay then.
Apparently not.
Okay, I don't think it's here. Maybe it's it has to be this one. I think it's in this video. But
Trollish.
where?
It's on the road to Sammy. He's
Unseen. Consider your options carefully. Start to.
Has to be part
So, how do I
where
open
the
the world
camera
map?
stays still
The touchpad. Where am I?
for a long
I'm
fucking
here?
time.
Do you want me to go there? So it begins.
Don't
What's your
tell me
quest?
it's.
Here you go. I already got Athenian armor. Probably looks better. Yeah, it looks better than the stupid shoulder
Okay.
guard. This I can't equip till I'm level 3.
I'll copy that
Sitting
here.
I can't equip that till I'm level 3. And it's level 2 for that spear.
Can you give me the full link? It's not doing
Athenian
anything.
armor. Probably looks better. Yeah, it looks better than the stupid shoulder guard. This I can't equip till I'm level 3. Athenian armor.
29:18. So maybe this is 29 minutes and 18 seconds.
To scan for loot without Icaros, you gotta buy the skill. Then you have in the game. You can't run any faster. Okay, I'll just use the eagle for now. Then I guess.
Killing the full thing.
I think that's the
Oh.
viewpoint up there.
Okay. So
Some random shit to loot. Some drachmas.
drachmas. It's drachma, dumbass.
It just seems like this is the maximum run speed you have in the game. You can't run any faster. Yeah, it's kind of slow.
Okay.
Missouri Lover says to scan for loot without Icaros, you gotta buy the skill. Then you can set a pulse to see lootable shit. Okay, I'll just use the eagle for now. Then I guess.
This is somewhere here.
I think that's the viewpoint up there.
Is it after this or was it before that?
Some random shit to loot. Some drachmas. Drachmae.
It's drachma, by the way.
Alright, how do you swim? Circle dives.
But
Lunge
whatever.
with square. Shit. Oh my god, there's a level 5 shark! Oh, fucking shit.
Oh shit, dude.
Oh god. Swim faster. Come on, man.
Hmm.
Are you serious? Hurry up. Mary's belt. That shit was closed. Things here to What do we get? Matt, 2 different exploration locations.
What great commentary. Great commentary. Meh, meh, meh. Maybe,
Alright. Fuck out of here before I drown. And the game pushed me in a draw. Okay, where am I? What the fuck? The game pushed me up against the wall while I wasn't looking. I come back. Oh god, I'm gonna drown. That was fucking close. Here we go, I already got quest item. The park. Okay.
God damn.
He laid down. Aerial assassination! It still didn't work. Goodbye. Alright. First, this will be not paid for. I'm just saying what I want. If I want to, you know, if I want to run up and toggle.
Okay, I can't find it. It feels bad, man. But he was like, he checked his phone in the email and then literally was just like, Oh my god, where did the $50 go? And he took all the time to find out where that money went. I mean, come on. Look at my damn... I used your link! I literally used your link! What are you talking about? Look, okay, I'll copy this, and I'll do this. Okay? Alright. Look. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, god damn, I forgot to get my flu shots. Whoops. Look, I'll copy it here. Alright? Alright? I did it.
Punt the puppy, I'll punt the puppy. I'm not going to say I'm going to do that. But I'm just saying. I paid the game. I paid for the money.
Oh my god.
And respect their natural habitats and privacy. And I said, fuck you, and I stabbed it right in the face. Bullshit. My game, I paid for it, I'll do what I want. And respect their natural habitats and privacy. And I said, fuck you, and I stabbed it right in the... Alright, how exciting. Alright, now what? I guess that's it, I cleared this little region here. We got Athenian armor. Probably looks better. Yeah, it looks better than the stupid shoulder. That's who to use it though, huh? Alright, location completed.
48 minutes? Okay.
How exciting. Cactus God has resubbed for the 3rd month in a row. It says great game, 13 hours so far, and I'm having a blast with it. If it's too easy...
Yeah, here it is. Okay.
Ripping pissed right now.
There it is. Ripping pissed.
Station.com right now trying to look at my transaction.
Look at this. Thank you, on one. Thank you. Thank you. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, he needs Sunday off to do other stuff like ping bills, dude.
Not now, you fool. Phoebe's been taken. By who? Thugs of the Cyclops. Who else? Snatched her right off the main road. Tell me where they went. In the direction of Itimena Beach.
Look at this.
Can she swim? I'll get her. Yes, go. But don't forget about dear Dhuris, Cassandra.
Well, I got my horse. Okay. I seriously am trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure out what was this purchase. I leveled up, level 2, I can use the new spear.
Look at this.
I don't know how to do this on a fucking phone. I hate mobile versions of sites that are so different from the regular versions.
Why don't you just download the app? I downloaded my bank app on my phone so I can get my fucking shit straight. Come on.
Because I'm on my PlayStation.com right now trying to look at my transaction history, and I don't know how to do it on the fucking phone. Maybe PS Store?
Look at this.
I have no idea how to do this.
I don't know how to do this, dude. I don't know how to do this thing that I own.
Look who's back.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. And this is over $50. This was all because of $50.
I'm fucking pissed.
I'm fucking pissed,
I'm angry,
dude.
and I'm gonna figure this out.
I'm
Derailing
fucking
my
pissed
playthrough.
off. Did all of this because he was doing his bills. I mean, he was interacting, dude.
I'm pissed off.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
not charging me fucking $50 for something I didn't do it when I was trying to boot the fucking game here.
What?
I'm freaking pissed off. They better not charge me fucking $50 for something I didn't do it when I was trying to boot the fucking game here.
Yeah, because that's how it works. When you boot a game up, the game instantly charges you. He's a very smart intellectual.
Seriously. I'm like ripping pissed right now.
So pissed.
I'm gonna find out, goddammit.
An angry piglet. Hey, that guy sounds cute though. DSP's not cute. Come on.
Gonna find out right now. What the fuck is this? What is this woman in the camera? What is she doing? Or is it a guy? I can't even tell if it's a woman or a guy.
Yeah, well, it's obviously a woman.
What is going on here?
I mean,
what is happening?
I wonder if
No, the Sony email doesn't tell me anything. It's just like PlayStation, blah blah blah. $49.48. It doesn't explain a damn thing about what it is.
PlayStation blah blah blah.
Let's see.
Maybe the blah blah blah
All right, here it is.
explains it.
Transaction history. Yeah, it claims I did a $49.48 product purchase, but what is the product?
What's the product, dude?
Access One. What the fuck is...
But you know what's kind of funny is that he got a $50 tip from his Ori lover, and that's the money that Sony got from him, and he's already mad about it.
Access One.
What's Access One, huh? So confused. This is why people say he's bad with money. He buys something and he forgets about it. He literally forgot what he bought. Well, I don't know if you could Google that and get the exact information. What is PlayStation Access One?
Wow, it actually will not show me. It won't show me what it is. It refuses.
Why don't you get your bank statement?
What the fuck is going on the screen? The horse is running in circles? What the fuck? I look at the screen, the horse is running in circles,
Why
people are going nuts.
doesn't he...
Alright, it looks like this is the recurring charge for my PS View.
Wow.
Right. I seriously was like going nuts. I thought that I had accidentally charged like $50 to my account for a screen that didn't load. Alright, so it looks like it's through my PS View. Alright. Playthrough can now get back on track here.
But remember, he needed to take Sunday off to do bills. He doesn't do that shit during gameplay, right? No, man.
For my vlogging channel, unless it's an established thing, like for example, Ask the King or Hate Live,
Ask
or
the King.
You know, certain things that are vlogging events, special events. Those are still gonna go here. But in general, there's no reason.
Oh yeah, vlogging events like that DSP Tries It event, right? Oh, wait.
For me to be focusing on the weekend preview. For a perfect example here, most people on a daily basis get my schedule from two other places. Either they go to my Twitter, @TheyCallMeDSP, and every single night on Twitter I post up an amended schedule, which is much more up to date than the weekend preview is, which I only do once a week. Or
once a week?
Or they just go to my streams. On my live streams every day on the pre-stream, I do kind of a mini schedule update so people at least know what to expect that day and a few days in the future. So if you watch me on stream already, just watch the pre-stream. Be there for the pre-stream. You're going to get that information. If you watch on YouTube, check out my Twitter every night, @TheyCallMeDSP. You're going to get the same exact information from those sources as you did from the weekend preview, only you're going to get more updated information. You know, once Monday, Tuesday hits, the weekend preview is already outdated. There already might have been things that changed on the fly, and there's really no reason for me to continue with this series. Quite frankly, if you look, I don't even get 2,000 views on a weekend preview video anymore. I get more views on my Twitter post of the schedule than I do on the video of the weekend preview. It's crazy. So, that's the deal, guys, moving forward.
That's the
it
deal.
for the weekend
Sound good?
preview. It had a very long run. It had a very positive run. I always enjoyed doing the weekend.
Sorry, I was doing my taxes,
Various
dude. I was doing my
iterations.
bills.
Sometimes I would stream it, sometimes I wouldn't. You know, and over the years, the show has evolved.
Evolved.
Different intros, different stuff, you know, and different things I would talk about. I will still make vlogs, by the way. If there's something I feel that's very
like
important
what?
that I want to share with you guys, I will
What
still...
vlogs? What was the last vlog he did for this channel? What was the last thing? Oh no, it was Ask the King. Had to have been. That was recent. Yeah, I think it was Ask the King.
Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Yeah, it was Ask the King. Wow. Oh my god. No, I'm busy. Busy, man. Sorry.
Still make a vlog video about it. But in general, if you want to be in the know about my daily goings-on, you got to check out my pre-streams. All right? Or if you want an updated schedule every night, you got to check out my Twitter. The weekend preview is no longer a really useful or viable place for any information, and therefore, as of today, it is now completed. Thank you guys for all of your support over the course of 10 years that I've made videos on YouTube. The weekend preview was a staple series.
A staple
the times
series.
They are changing, as they say. If you want updated
the times are
information,
changing, yeah. To do nothing. He could still do the weekend preview. Someone should ask him, hey Phil, since you were able to do Bills on Sunday night while doing that weekend preview, can you do the weekend preview while you're doing the Bills and all that stuff? I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot has changed that would make you not able to do that. I don't know.
Either check Twitter.
He'll probably give you a meme answer like, "Oh no, man, I'm a full-time streamer. I won't make enough money to do weekend preview. Not gonna do it, man."
Streams. Outside of that, thank you guys for all of your viewership over the years. I hope you'll still continue to watch videos that I do upload to this channel, but for the most part, that is it for the weekend preview. There's no reason for the show to exist. Peace out, everyone. Thank you very much for all of your support in the last 10 years, and hope to see you for other content in the future. Peace out.
Peace out. Wow, man. That was such a load of shit. Like, he really did not need to end the weekend preview at all. Whoops. Alright. Let me just do this. Alright, that's that. Gonna upload that. I think I'm gonna end the stream. I actually have to get a flu shot. I forgot about it. I forgot about it. So I'll have to go. I'll take care of that. Gotta take care of myself, dude. Gotta do it. I got responsibilities. Yeah, he does one in pre-stream anyway. I mean, that's kind of what he meant by it's redundant, is because he does it on pre-stream, which is kind of true, but whatever. It is what it is. Anyways, thank you guys for watching my stream. This was a fun stream. I will maybe stream Friday. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know yet. But, thanks for watching my stream. Okay? Later. See you guys later. I will be, going around. OJ greater than the flu shot. Wow, dude. But the flu changes every year. Come on. Alright. See you guys later.